Klitschko, who portrays American Wolf Steve, and I hope you have a great night. And also, we have a lot of fun on the DWG official subreddit page, and hope you check us out when you install Mother Russia's favorite VPN. Now, please stand for Russian national anthem. I am ready to serve, Mr. President. For your service to the Russian military, a symbol of honor. Thank you, sir.
Well, I guess it's official. We're on YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah. Hello.
You know, I wasn't really sure about this from the start, but then Ari said something that just made all kinds of sense. What did she say? Think of it more of a conversation.
Something that made all kinds of sense. A change machine?
You're sure right there, pal. All right, I'm Dr. Harley Quinn, the owner of this Streamlabs account that we're using for the streaming. Who am I here with today?
Hi, I'm Dylan.
He's Dylan. I'm Steve.
Who's the other one?
That's Steve.
Who's the other one that's hiding from us?
I'm Mrs. Steve, Stephanie Wolf.
That sounds like a gimmick name. I don't think that's your real name, but we'll go with it.
No way. It's totally real.
So, how is everybody's luck been this Friday the 13th so far? Let's go around the room and tell me any bad luck that's happened today, so we can warm up.
Well, I'll volunteer first. As everybody knows, I'm quite the Bimmy, and I like to use old technology until it doesn't work anymore. And as of today, Windows 7 just doesn't want to work anymore. It's sad because Windows 7 was some of the most fun I've ever had on a computer. And, it's been over a decade. It's time to let go. And it's been quite emotional for me. I'm going to have a little funeral for it. Say some prayers.
What about Stephanie? Have you had nothing but good luck today as well?
I've had medium luck. Nothing bad, nothing great, just an average day.
And Dylan.
I stared at the wall.
Well, I mean, was it good luck staring at the wall, or did any unlucky wall-related things happen?
I think it's pretty indifferent. Staring at the wall really has one way to go most of the time. And if it really goes another way, something extraordinarily terrible has happened, or someone. I thought I was going to have a punchline for that something.
By any chance, did you scream at it? Did you ever scream at it and go, "That's the wall, brother"?
Well, I was going to point out that I'm pretty sure it was Niche. Didn't Niche say that when you stare at the wall long enough, the wall stares back, right?
Yeah.
Well, I only pointed and yelled, "That's the wall, brother," when it was about a mile away.
Okay. Well, it sounds like everybody's had, plenty of good luck today. My luck was, uploading videos into the Streamlab, somehow screwing up the start time for tonight's show. Then at work, it doesn't sound like a major deal, but there's an end of workday email that I'm supposed to always send at 5:40 or actually 4:30, and I fucking forgot because I wanted to go look at girls' asses at the mall, and so
that would be glorious if it wasn't.
And they say the mall is dying.
No, not here. Hell no. But after that, then it hit me in five. I went to Five Guys after the mall because they had a buy one, get one free. And I'm sitting there in the parking lot and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't think I set the time for the stream. I think it's just in limbo. So when I went to look, I was like, oh shit, I set it for 11:50 in the morning. So I was like, I scrambled as fast as I could, one-handed. I wasn't doing anything perverted with the other hand. I was eating that damn hamburger. I was like, Dylan, oh God, Dylan, Jesus, I put the wrong time. Hope you weren't sitting there all day. And I was doing it like this. I was making this hand motion the whole time. And then I felt relieved when Dylan gave me the thumbs up. That didn't seem like he pressed it in anger. It seemed like he just pressed it in just mild acknowledgement. So I was like, okay, I can get on I-71 and head home.
Well, you know, guys, it's been a while since I've made any puppets, and I felt inspired today to make a puppet because, as some of you know, Frankie's more vicious troll, not Jimmy, but the Elect Chicken guy, he came back again with a new video today that's, it's pretty cutting, I gotta say. So, in honor of Frankie's suffering, I think that he catches all the heat for Red Cow. But EJ, being the other half of Red Cow, never seems to catch any real heat, So tonight on the show, to make Frankie feel better, I'm going to troll EJ a little bit. And this is something that we can all play together as an audience because it's a public puppet show like for children. So here's what's going to happen. EJ is going to ask you guys 3 questions. The answer to each question is a resounding no. Unanimously, just all say no. At the end of the third no, you're going to say, we want Frankie. So it's going to be no, and we want Frankie, right? So all you kids at home, play along with our little puppet show. Okay, ready? Here we go. Hi, guys. It's me, EJ, and I'm excited to be here. Can't you tell? Anyways, I need to get more people watching my streams. Do you guys want to watch me play Dark Souls?
No. Resounding no. No.
Do you guys want to listen to me talk about Flash animations?
No.
Oh, that's
okay.
Technology.
Hey, Now, how about would you like me to talk about CRT televisions for 1 hour?
No.
Even though Roy somehow knew you were going to say that in the past, like minutes ago.
So I mean, I guess who do we really want? We want
Frankie.
We want Frankie.
Oh, God damn it. You know how many times I hear that from people? Look, I do all the work at Red Cow. Me, I'm Red Cow. I'm sick of hearing his crap. Damn it. He can just shove it up his ass. Wee-oo. Uh-oh. It's the boredom police. Hey, mister.
Police. No.
You're boring the hell out of your audience, mister. Oh, yeah? Get fucked, pig. Oh, yeah? Check this out. Hey!
Illegal joke.
That's the end. Yay!
Quick, everybody to your local liberal city and burn it the fuck down. That'll show him.
That's all I got.
Sorry. We live in a liberal city, Steve. Come on.
Burn it down.
Well, I mean, around us, not us. Everything else.
I like to think of you all as sovereign citizens. Like I imagine Steve getting pulled over by the cops, and he has that printed out thing in the window that says, "I am not required by U.S. Statute 17.4 to comply." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but instead of being sovereign citizen, mine's like it's probably like a Star Trek. I'm a Federation citizen or some shit. Or, Starship Troopers. I'm a civilian, not a citizen, right?
I
didn't serve. I didn't kill no bugs. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I always like to think, anyone that doesn't like something like, Starship Troopers is someone that just like got them, like hit themselves on the head.
That's a good one. I still like that. I like that noise.
It makes me so happy. I don't think I'll ever delete this from my upload deck.
Yeah, damn right.
But yeah, we got I guess we got lots to talk about this week. Let's see, Slosh hit you with a copyright strike. Did we get confirmation? Did anyone confirm, is he going to live stream tonight, or is he like putting this off until Saturday again this week?
I don't know, man. He's so random these days because he knows that we're watching him. He had so last Wednesday night, one of us from the sub was in there messing with him, and he actually had like a bit of a salt harvest that I'm not sure it got clipped. So hopefully it comes back around again when the VOD gets put back in. But the salt harvest basically consisted of I'm not used to having so many trolls. This really sucks. I wish I could just do what I want to do and not be bothered and yada yada. And so we're affecting him at a certain point, which is good because he needs to embrace his critics. He needs to embrace the memes. I'm currently holding a poll that still has a few hours left. If anybody has not voted, of should
I'm holding
Slosh
a poll too.
Ooh,
and balls.
This is why you guys are the best, man. Like I don't want to stream with anybody else. This is it right here. We are the funniest guys in the Bimiverse. And I've proudly proclaimed that. I told Frankie, like, we have the funniest community in the Bimiverse. But don't worry, Frankie. Number 2 is fine. Silver medal is good.
Yeah.
No shame.
No shame, Frankie. No shame. When are you going to showcase my channel on your channel, Frankie? I'm not controversial at all. I've never said anything the slightest bit controversial. So you can put me on your channel anytime. And I've loved all of your guests and never said anything bad about any of them. They're great. But one thing I was gonna bring up though, 2 times on that stream, because like my sleep schedule's all fucked up. Like that night in particular, I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. and then woke up like 20 minutes into it. It's like, well, fuck, I guess I'll watch this. Maybe it'll put me back to sleep. But 2 times at the very least, he got struck down by the ban hammer of YouTube. It was like, fuck you. You don't play this shit.
Yep.
And I don't know how he got
podcast. Back. Was my favorite to go to sleep to. You mentioned a podcast to go to sleep to. Cinemasker podcast. Was just that perfect balance of boring and bad to send you to sleep. It's better than counting sheep.
We're going to stop doing our podcast. We're only getting 20,000 views an episode.
Well, that was Talk About Games. That was a separate podcast. The one that he was referring to is the really boring one where Caveman Kieran put it best in his Spilling the Tea stream he did, where he said all 3 of us were just so awkward on camera and in real life. There was just no chemistry, and it's like, yeah, it was forced, and it was so much fun to watch it because they were just like trying so hard to be normal. It's like aliens like simulating what human friendship is like. It's like, hello humans. Yeah. Do you guys remember that Kieran went on a rant one time where he was like, yeah, fuck aliens. If aliens landed here, I would stab them. I would kill them. And like back then he was a very angry young man, but he is currently having a redemption arc.
Yeah.
And if he's watching by chance, there's a slim chance. He's aware of Steve. Hello, Kieran. We love you, buddy. Come on the show sometime.
Yeah. For those who missed, I was just doing my James Rolfe impression from every Cinemasker podcast episode.
Oh, I got one. Here's mine. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can Stephanie do one?
Oh, I'm not a Bimmy expert like you all.
It's not hard. We'll go around the room again, and you'll see if you can mimic one of us. I'll go first. Yup. Now,
Yeah.
Steve, you go.
Yeah.
And now.
Dylan, yeah.
There you go. You got
There
it.
it is. Boom.
That's all there is.
What a
540.
pro.
Something about 540.
Yeah. There we go. See, you're doing great.
I have to pick my kids up. Is that right?
Well, he never said that. It was speculation, but he panicked and then he did this thing where he flashed his wedding ring, and it was like, my wife's gonna kill me or something. I don't know. It's all subliminal. We have to read into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavily implied that he had to go take care of the kids. So she had her planning class because she's so great at planning, and she teaches other people how to plan. She's so good at planning. She should have been a producer, like on her husband's movie. That takes great planning.
Yeah, or proofread his book before it goes out the door. And allegedly she proofread that and was like, yep, this is good for people to read, where he goes into great detail about my horrible birth problems and medical issues. And I mean, you know what's funny, dude? I went back over your thing the other day. You probably saw that. And the amount of detail that he puts into his wife's difficult medical problems during the birth, there's more detail in that than there is in his childhood, than there is in like making AVGN, like
portion of his book. Grandma. Grandma, I have such a problem with him introducing grandma with like she's dead. There was such an arc to be had there with grandma. The structure is just so frustrating. You could have had some stuff as a kid, and the fact that he was like, it's a great idea, amalgamating my personal journal after I got expelled with my nerd. Nope. That deserved room goer W. It was
let's
room
ask Stephanie
goer
really
W
quick.
The whole time.
Stephanie, what would you say if I told you that Bimmy started writing his autobiography when he was a teenager?
I would say, you know what? He's really not a little cow.
Okay, well, we're all entitled to our opinions. It's fine. You could be the voice of reason. You could be the one that brings us back from the abyss.
And just to let you know, this is separate from journaling. It's specifically not that he was journaling. He started writing his autobiography as a teenager.
Because he was a director.
Well, he knew he would do great things early on.
I guess. I mean, I guess.
Prophecy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's so retarded that he has clairvoyance.
Well, I mean, I feel like he's about our age, and like kids our age, we're all told, oh, you're going to be great. You're going to be the next president. And he just believed it. He was a believer, and the rest of us weren't. So go him.
Well, to make him go away, they had to give him the camera, and they're like, here, go make movies, James. And like, he's like, I'm going to be a director of. Yeah,
it was
of
the
course.
family camera. Yeah. The loud child who had behavioral issues and who was just very difficult. He decided that the family camcorder is his new main hobby, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, that's fine."
Yeah, whatever gets him out of here. Because at one point he was on a school bus, and the school bus driver got really angry at something, and little tiny Bimmy was like, "What's wrong, school bus driver?" And he's like, "They don't tell us anything. Where the balls on the dick?" And he started flipping out, and he started peeing himself and screaming. Yeah,
bottom of the totem pole.
Where the ball's in the dick. Yeah, and he starts freaking out, peeing himself, crying, and when they asked him, why did you flip out and piss yourself, he goes, I couldn't believe that an adult used that language in front of a child. And it's like, he was so morally indignant as a kid that he pissed himself when he wasn't even getting cursed at. He just heard curse words. I mean, dude, if that's a prerequisite in my house, I would have pissed myself like every week. I mean,
meanwhile, dead grandma was crass. What was that?
Oh yeah,
there was some crass term that had ass or bastard or something in it. That was,
she said that she said shit a lot apparently, and she would say shit. She said bad words, every now and then. And he thought it was funny. He thought it was funny when she did it. Go figure. The part that I remember about the grandma was that like he was so retarded that he was not allowed to butter his own toast, so she had to do it for him for years. And when she finally died, he had to butter it for the first time by himself, and he started crying. And,
That was an emotional part of the book.
Well, now every time I butter my bread, I fucking think about it because I'm autistic and like, thanks a lot, Bimmy. I hate butter now.
That didn't stick with me as much as it stuck with you.
I eat a lot of bread and butter, I guess.
Our kids eat a lot of bread and butter.
Fuck yeah, they do.
And the great thing about bread and butter is that's something that you can buy at the grocery store, much like.
It's a good day, huh?
Yep, just need one thing.
You kidding me? That's the last sheet, man.
Find your own.
Give it up.
Not a chance.
Hey, move. Ow. Hey, come back here.
Should have grabbed it first.
Hey!
Thank you, gentlemen. Give that back.
He's got it.
Oh, Harley, catch me if you can.
Watch the cars.
Frogger, baby.
You're gonna get killed. Damn it.
Docking station secured. Ha!
Docking station secured.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I got to preface this for people as they understand. These are not AI videos. We managed to scrape together enough money to hire a small crew of actors here in California. And some of them look like us, some don't. I mean, obviously the Russian guy that we hired to play me, he looks all right. The guy we got to play Dr. Harley, I mean, he's actually a pro wrestler. So you can see him like jumping off the car and stuff. Like, I forgot his real name, but he's really good.
Danhausen.
Yeah.
They got Danhausen, but they forgot to give Danhausen a wig, and we forgot to get Aunt Jemima down below.
What on earth?
Yeah, Dylan has antique racist dolls that are historical relics. They are not being presented for racism. They're being presented for historical exhibition. So it's like being at a museum.
I need to find
also famous.
I need to
famously cheap the film.
When I was growing up, my great aunt, unironically had a lawn jockey.
I was about to say that. I haven't checked out the shed on the property yet. I don't know where the keys are. If the lawn jockeys are still on the property, they're in the shed. We know that there was like 3 of them, and we know that the main event, the coup de grace, is definitely gone. The one with the lawn jockey sitting down eating a watermelon. We know that one. We think my cousin might have nabbed it.
Well, I mean, I think you're describing it wasn't a lawn jockey, but in the background one time when Elizabeth Warren was doing a stream during COVID, on her fucking shelf was a fucking I'm just enjoying some watermelon.
Yep. Yep.
Old Pocahontas wasn't too woke.
Well, she inherited that from her Indian relatives.
Roy Royson pointing out that California is famously cheap to film in. That is why that Angry Video Game Nerd needed to be filmed in California.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's very cheap to film in California if you have yourself a Hollywood accountant. They did not have themselves a Hollywood accountant, and they got bled dry at every turn because they did not know how to take it. They lost 30% of the money just because they raised it in December, and then end of the year taxes.
Yeah, he didn't account for any of the taxes. He didn't account for having to hire professional actors.
Because the other producer, not the reality television fraud, the other producer was just at his wit's end of how are we going to get this made, and just sprung the GoFundMe without looking more into it. Just we got to make this happen, guys.
How much?
Look,
yeah. I think Kevin Finn bled some of that money from him and lied about where it went. I don't think they really got swindled that quickly. I think Kevin Finn and his buddy took him for a ride a little tiny bit. But at the end of it all, I will say this, because I went back over your book review again. Yes, he got taken for a ride, but then in post-production, Kevin Finn finally kind of came through. I guess maybe just in the offhand chance that he can grift him one more time later down the road. Maybe, I don't know.
But, he came through. He came back for that one filming day in the warehouse.
Well, you said in the review that he helped secure a free workforce that showed up and did a bunch of free work for the post-production.
That's what it was. It was them outsourcing the post-production. Okay. I forgot about that detail.
He did do that. I mean, I'll give him that much. So.
That it was special effects, wasn't it? He was getting the special effects done by free labor, just learning to do special effects.
Yep. Bimmy took everybody for a ride after he got taken for a ride, and then he took the fans for a ride. Hey guys, pay money for this. Fuck that.
I don't believe that that Finn shaved anything off the top. That's possibly could have happened. I do believe that money went away that quick because all of the extra places that they were being pissed away of a month of an apartment in Hollywood in pre-production. That one, the entire time they needed to pay. That was coming out of the film budget. James and Beeprol's apartment in Hollywood.
Oh man, we're instead of retreading old ground, what I would like to do is we got to get Spurge Snake to watch that movie. I mean, that needs to happen in some way, shape, or form.
I've got. I think I'm ready. I was in a weekend state the last time we were playing this. oh yes, that's right. I need to the movie. I need to talk to Gummy Chainsaw because a movie would be a good launching pad of the hindsight rewrite, and I've just wanted to do it right, and he's an artist. He can help me either make make the assets or do the basic animations. I don't know anything crazy, but for the visuals, to make it visually pleasing, I've got a lot of notes on the hindsight rewrite, so it's almost script ready, and some sort of visual representation for the this is what I, because I'm really proud of what I did. I like script doctoring, so taking his mess and trying to form it into a 3-act science fiction comedy fantasy romp, a 100-minute movie. That's all it should be. 100 fucking minutes maximum.
Well, make sure that when you rewrite it, that you spend a ton of time filming a zombie sequence that only spends 5 minutes in the movie, and
that is a dream sequence. So
dream sequence.
That's no another stakes. Thing I have a big fucking problem with is the motivation. We get the scene that created the angry video game nerd as a child. And what was it? He got Atari ET for Christmas, and it was a bad game. And that's it. I forgot that part of the script written. It says, "I'm hungry for some steaks. Feed me some steaks in this movie." There is nothing. Nope. There was a bad game. So here is what I picture in my hindsight rewrite for that retelling of his trauma. It's the only gift he got for Christmas. It's probably James Rolfe playing his own father. They have to forego Christmas dinner to have this. I actually make it an arc. He starts eating a whole lot every time that ET is mentioned. So that's part of his arc that I have. See, he's got more of an arc in this horseshit I threw together. It's just fucking around. But they forego dinner. It's his only present, and it's an awful game. Steaks. There's something there rather than
this
exactly. Is a game I got for Christmas.
Totally. Yeah, the movie was very ill. He claims that him and Kevin Finn wrote it over the course of years, and it's like bullshit, dude. Like, it's so disjointed and fucked up.
Yeah, he claims years. They spent years on and off. Writing that. I'm I am so big into structure. I love to tighten those bolts. So the kaiju, the kaiju is released from Mount Fuji after they blow it up with some missiles, and then walks across the Atlantic Ocean to destroy the Pacific Ocean, rather, to destroy the Golden Gate Bridge. And then he goes to Vegas to destroy all of the monuments. And he said when he presented this to Hollywood producers, they were like, wait, he's in France now? No, silly, it's all the it's a kaiju built in Vegas out of the alien metal. You asshole. It's right in front of you. There's all the pieces that you used. Just put in a cohesive fucking form.
Never. Yeah. Not for Bimmy, man. He's not capable. Hey, Doc, do you know if Slosh is on tonight? Because I don't have I'm using my phone to stream on, so I can't check anything. I can't do any of my normal chicanery here.
Refreshing.
Yeah, I've been refreshing, and as of right now, he is not live.
Yeah, no live, nothing scheduled.
That's cool. Well, hey, good for him, because it gives us time to do what we want to do.
The Grift Gremlin.
Yes, the Grift Gremlin. There you go. We got to make that into a reality. Well, we got other things we can do. We can watch the Bimmy Gets Owned video, because as you guys know, Brown Electrons.
You showed
that was good.
Electrons. Yeah, that's
I showed it briefly to my wife, although she didn't understand the context. But for those of you who don't know, good old Brown Electrons, who's a masterclass Bimmy content creator for Cinemassacre Truth, he's trolled Bimmy once before at a gaming convention. He sent in a super chat that got read out loud, no time 540, et cetera, et cetera. And Justin Silverman, sort of chuckled and said, "Oh, we love the fans," and brushed it off. And this time around, Bimmy was on a podcast with 3 other hosts, no Justin, no handlers, nobody to help him. Brown Electron sends in a super chat that talks about Bimmy's little video where he needed to get an auxiliary jack for his car. So he sells his current car, buys a brand new, older car to get the auxiliary jack, rather than just putting in a new stereo or finding a different way or coping with it.
Brand old car.
A brand old car for all for his iPod to work properly. Then he gets confronted about this via the super chat. Immediately he pretends to not know what's going on and acts confused.
I was unfamiliar with this story. This story is not in his book.
Oh yeah, I mean, he made a video about all this, so he acts like he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, dude, you clipped yourself in your own video saying it. Like, this is not like a legend or something. Like, this is him, a story that he once told. Now he's saying that he never told that story or doesn't remember it, I guess. Anyways, one of the co-hosts, some rando dude, is like, "Oh yeah, did you really do that?" And like just rubs it right in his face. Just after he tries to dodge it one time, gets hit with it again, trying to dodge it a second time. And then he just kind of sputters out like, I don't know what you're talking about, whatever. And then the host is like, "Well, that's the end of the show. Bye." They ended the show right after that. Like I think the host felt embarrassed that he let that one slip through, because once he saw how uncomfortable James was, it was like, shut it down. Good job, Brown Electrons. Good job, Brown Electrons.
It felt like while he was mid-sentence reading it, he was going, "Oh no, why didn't I screen this before I read this out loud?"
Yeah,
but I guess I can't just stop, or it'll make more of a scene. So he finished asking. He was like, "I can tell he's not going to want to answer this," but I guess that if I had to give Bimmy any credit, at least the lie he came up with, the old Bill Clinton, "I do not fall."
Yep.
I guess that was about as good as you could do, other than own up to, or even better, he could have just said, "Guys, that was just a joke. That's all that was." It was a joke in a video years ago. Could have just done that.
That's if he would have remembered, that we were just speaking of.
Yeah.
Oh, some volume would help.
Gotta have the volume
just to get your iPod to work. Wouldn't it have been easier just to replace the stereo and iPod connector before having to purchase another car?
I had a car with a CD player, but no auxiliary input. So for the iPod, I had to use this shitty radio transmitter. You plug it into the iPod, and it sends out a signal that you're supposed to tune into your radio with. It never worked well, and no matter which frequency you tried, there's always static, and it sounded like crackling ass. So I ended up buying an older car with a cassette deck just so I could use a cassette adapter to play my damn iPod.
What's this in reference to?
I have no idea, my guy. It's a comment to you.
If I can remember, I'll tell you, but I don't remember what
did you do that?
Did you ever buy an older car to get your iPod to work? Is that something you did?
Is it a video you forgot?
Buy an older car to get my iPod to work?
Yeah.
Did you? Buying an older car with a cassette?
That sounds funny, but I don't think it's. I don't know if I can take credit for that.
I have no idea what.
I guess we can confirm that was a Mike Matei joke. I feel like James would have a better recall if he had written and then performed that joke.
I don't know.
I mean, the thing that makes me think that he's doing the Bill Clinton is that the old video of him saying it, he's not in any kind of character or nothing. He's just being plain old boring Bimmy. So it just kind of sounds like something like a weird, awkward autism Asperger would do.
Whenever Bimmy does slice of life things where he talks about himself or the things that he's done or decisions he's made, it's always nonsensical madness from like people who say it's autism. Yeah, maybe a little bit autism, but like I think Gnome Cave, which is something we still haven't delved into, the Gnome Cave. That whole thing was like a Freudian slip about like how he sees other people, his relationships with his friends, how he wants to shed his life and become something different. Like
I love everything he writes. Just that the foreword to the book of him babbling on about how great film is, justifying what he did with that movie. That was bizarre.
Yeah,
that was a bizarre forward.
Yeah. It's a look inside of his mind. He can't help it. I mean, it's always like a dead giveaway, which is, like if he did more interviews like this, he would get trolled constantly. And every time that he has given interviews, even in his younger days, it's always awkward. Like the Opie and Anthony interview, which is like his biggest shot ever at fame, and he blows it.
Yeah, the first and we might have to look that up next to see how long he lasted. I think that was under 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
in the time.
Yeah,
because he just gave him the yeah.
He didn't even make it to the commercial break. He was done. And what's really nice too is most of the time when somebody fucks up, Opie and Anthony will kind of rib on him a little bit, oh, what's going on? But instead they were just oh, maybe he's nervous, or maybe he's really just shy in real life, and the character is not really him. And they gave him a really big benefit of a doubt when they could have just been oh, what a dumbass, no,
Oh yeah, they could have easily just killed his ego. Fuck you, phony! You're a little wimp. You're not a fucking angry. I keep looking at Mr. Rolfe here. I think he's starting to resemble Kurtwood Smith in RoboCop.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a.
Can you fly, Bobby?
Bitches leave.
Bitches leave. Right? Yeah, man.
That's a reference
to either, yeah. I think I don't remember.
And that's the show.
So I ended up
and they ended it right there.
Yep.
Just so I could use
it's 540.
a cassette adapter.
Cassette adapter.
The cassette adapter had to get cut. 540. Cut it. Don't talk about it. Never talk about it.
Thank God that one dude, he picked up exactly what was being said. It's did you ever buy an old car to get your old iPod to work?
Yep, just straight up. And just I did not know, nor did I ever know an iPod.
Yeah, he just had bad luck because I had those RF adapters and I thought they worked just fine. So he must have had
well, well
car
enough. I mean,
too.
what does he want? He wants fucking Dolby surround in his like little like Mazda car or something? Like, come on, dude. Like, just like, dude, I know guys from the hood that when shit didn't work, they would bring the boombox in the car with them and put the boombox in the fucking car.
Yeah, okay, so you had those ghetto friends too. I remember
Sure.
riding around in the boombox car. It just never sounded right, but it was like it was better than just hearing the deafening sound of wind.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, it takes up a lot of space, but it works. So no shame in it, man. And Bimmy really just should have thought of something more clever than replacing the entire car, bro. The fuck, Bimmy. And then that, like, really though, like, so getting to troll Bimmy like straight on, like a full straight shot down the middle, and it lands is so rare. It's extremely rare. And Brown Electrons has done it twice. So I mean, the dude is now like just pure legend. I mean, he has to be the best in the Bimmyverse, really, because nobody else has touched James like that and made him fucking sweat, dude. That was amazing.
Here's a question about James. Out of all the games that he's played, has he ever played Clash Royale that you know of?
No.
Am I married? Yeah! To Clash Royale! Clash Royale has impregnated me. I am carrying a baby. And I will give birth to Clash Royale.
You got me. You got me.
You got me.
You got me, dog. I thought you were asking a serious question, and I delved into my memory banks, and as I was doing so, you fucking pulled the trigger, and it's like, God damn it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to set up a little bit of a joke here, but I don't have a way of setting this up. I just wanted to show you all the fish.
Dylan had to run off screen to go grab his dick real quick and be like, yeah.
It's like, that's the fish I like to visit at the koi pond.
The amazing Mr. Limpet looks fucking horrifying.
Well, I mean, it can't talk. It can't say no. I mean, just do what you got to do, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That's some great shit. But yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get more trolling to Bimmy, because he's got like some sort of like ironclad force field around him at all times. And I'm beginning to think that he's got like an earpiece in, like, hey, you're getting ready to go on a live podcast. So, keep us in your ear in case you get thrown a curveball question.
Yeah, I've always equated it to the Pope's bubble car, where it's like you can see Bimmy and he can wave at you, but nobody can really touch him or get to him. And not only did Brown Electrons, crack through once, he cracked through it twice and touched the Pope. It's like, oh wow, it's really something. I mean, I guess if like all of us were a little more dedicated to it, we can make it work. But then it's like, man, I don't know. I feel like it would come across the wrong way if we did it, like the three of us. I mean, we're pretty rough as it is, and like I don't think Bimmy's deserving of like the full on treatment.
Not like Dylan's evil trolling, because I mean, there's nothing. I mean, did he do dickhead things like fire some of his friends? Like, I guess I don't know if quiet firing is a term. I know people were trying to get quiet quitting trending a few years ago, but like he quiet fired Bootsy, he quiet fired other people. So that was kind of dickish.
James is too sensitive for a full-on ball busting.
Really? That's not going to happen.
We saw that with comments of the asshole-ish variety. Just any constructive critique. That was like the that was a turning point for so many, right?
Shocking.
He was
shocking.
When it's like you hired guys that are creatively not good, creatively D-, and he's like, well, if I didn't hire these D- creative people, I wouldn't get it done. But couldn't you find some like B- students instead of some D-
But remember, he said on that same video, he goes, "What do? You get help." He said it like an after-school special.
Yeah, I mean, like, there just comes this like time where we all have to be real about everything. And because one thing that happened also today is that Frankie and Jimmy had it out on the podcast. They finally posted it today, and they made a lot of good points. There was a lot of good points made on both sides. At the end of the day, what drives me the most is the book. And I never would have read the book. I still to this day, I don't want to read that book. But Dylan and Snake going through it in great detail and clipping it, and I can never recommend it enough. I mean, I told him the other day, it's evergreen content. I mean, if you want to know James Rolfe, let Dylan walk you through it, because he can read between the lines of this unreliable narrator. People like Jimmy take one look at him and it's like, oh, well, James Rolfe is a gosh shucks. Oh, he's kind of innocent. He's kind of dumb. Don't pick on the nerd guy. No, but deep down, he's an egomaniac who thinks he's the shit. He went to college. Like, you can't teach me anything. I'm already an expert. I made VHS movies as a kid. Hubris.
I know what you're already going to teach me, college professor.
Yeah. Hubris.
It was always there. Yeah, reading between the lines of that book is a lot of fun and very necessary.
So he's very thin-skinned. We know this. He has an ego. We know this. He's not able to really make decisions for himself. There's all these factors that, like, James Rolfe on the surface is not really who he is deep down. Like, he hides his true self way down below. Which is why he doesn't talk to people too much. He doesn't give interviews too much, unless it's a small channel that glazes him or whatever. This one particular time that this happened, I'm blown away. The host of the podcast has a long history on YouTube of rubbing elbows with like Doug Walker or like Alpha Omega Sin or Matt McMuscles, all these like sort of mid-range video game YouTubers. He's been out for a while, so to see him fall for this, it's like, bro, you've been on YouTube for years. You should have fucking filtered that shit. You should have known better.
You know, unironically, I tried to watch one of the Nostalgic Critics movies, and it was wretched. I thought the Angry Video Game movie was bad.
I will not call those movies. The AVGN movie is a movie. The Doug Walker trilogy, I believe he did 3 of them. Those are not movies. That he just rolled a camera while everyone who owed him a favor for his YouTube channel just ran around. That was I will not put that in the category of a movie. That is not.
Hey, no. I disagree. I'm putting down my Bobby Heenan heel right here. You, sir, are wrong. A movie is a film. A film can be made without film. You can make films with just digital, I guess, according to filmmaker James Rolfe. Now, here's the thing. I've made many films. They're not long. They're not 90 minutes. Ooh, but they're films. One of them is about you, my friend. I mean, is that not a film? Are you going to tell me that my film's not a film when it clearly is a film?
Could you?
That is a short film with a subject matter. You got costumes that weren't just off the rack from Spirit Halloween and scream for 2 hours. Run that way! Run that way!
That was fucking scary. God almighty, that was the scariest thing I heard.
The Gagger Demon is looking for some bad boys. Oh, on the Gagger Demon. Oh, you naughty boy.
All right, we need him on the show.
We gotta find the Gagger Demon. We gotta get boots on the ground and find the Gagger Demon. Get the Gagger Demon, bio, his history, his suit history, his kayfabe history, everything that we can, find out about this character. And,
I bet that the Gagger Demon is an AEW fan.
I
bet he'd be up for a Sunday stream.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can use the AI to find him, right? The AI can track him down, can it? I mean, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, well, AI can do everything now. It's going to take all of our jobs and enslave us, and we eat bugs. So
I mean, because the name Gagger Demon is very particular. How many Gagger Demons are there? I can only think of one.
Yeah, there could be like a hierarchy of Gagger demons, like on Supernatural. Like you have like the really basic demons, and like the yellow-eyed demon. Then you have like the Crowleys going all the way up to Satan. It could be like that.
It's like Doom. Like the Gagger Demon is like the lower level demon.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so I'm still refreshing over here, and I am not seeing that Peterhead is going to want to go live. But I do. Okay, everybody did read his bizarre post. I mean, the thing that he posted on YouTube, and it got reposted on the DW Truth. What? Give me what you think the speculation is on that bizarre post. Did he just get drunk and then ask AI to write something deep and thoughtful? What the fuck was that?
So Josh has this tendency to tell in jokes that are so in that nobody knows what they are except like him and maybe one other person, which is not a great way to entertain a big audience. It's actually a copy pasta of a Garth Brooks video where Garth Brooks joins Facebook for the first time and says he gives this boomer rant. Now, the only way that Josh even knows about this thing is that he did a video about Garth Brooks, and he finds it so funny and so zany that he wanted to do a parody of it. And really, if you read the comments, he confused the hell out of his audience, including Canadian Girlfriend. Bro, you're confusing the one fucking thing on the earth that wants to fuck you. Don't confuse that.
That makes sense now because it's like it reminds me of how on the Your Mom's House podcast, they kind of had a running gag where they were like just picking on old what's his face, Chris Gaines, the country music performer that performed as Chris Gaines at one time in his bizarre post. Like, did you ever see the one where he did about copyright?
Yeah, no, Chris Gaines is a very bizarre caricature. See, this is the thing. Back when Slosh actually made interesting, cool videos, he did a deep dive on the Chris Gaines thing and where it came from and where it went. Very good video. I'll go back and watch it. It's well made. So I do thank him for that. As for Chris Gaines as like a thing, to this day, I don't know why he did it or what he was accomplishing with this alter ego character other than making fun of emo people or like it's a troll job. I don't know what he's doing.
But he did it in like 1997. So this was like way before emo and like goth people hadn't really had any traction and alternative people didn't really look like that. So I don't know where the fuck that Chris Gaines character came from because it's like it would if he would have done it in like 2003, I'd have been like, oh yeah, he's making fun of those like My Bloody Valentine type people, Jack White type people. It would have fit in with the time, but the time that he did it, I didn't know what he was going for. I thought he looked like I thought he kind of on the cover, if you look it up, he kind of looked like Ben Stiller if Ben Stiller was trying to be hot and have messy hot hair.
A little bit, yeah. Like a Zoolander offshoot, yeah.
What if that's Garth Brooks' true form? The reason that he wasn't making fun of any of those emo people is because he was like patient zero, and he wanted to do that so badly, and it didn't take off. He wasn't able to keep it up, and he was ahead of the curve. My Chemical Romance wishes they had Chris Gaines as the front man.
Was he trying to go for like a Trent Reznor or like Gary Newman thing or something like?
Hey, yeah, I guess like a Reznor spin. I can see that.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I can see
But not the music was weird
wasn't-
though, is it?
It wasn't mega goth. It wasn't Marilyn Manson that he was going for. So the next step down that was popular in 1990, according to Matt here, is well, it'd have to be Reznor. That's the only person I can think of that had any clout back then that would have
When
looked
you're going
like that.
post grunge, just everything under the sun. Brian Setzer Orchestra had a #1 hit. Macarena was #1 for a month. The next big genre could be fucking anything after grunge went out.
We had ska. We had the Zoot Zoot Riot type people. We had a bunch of MTV throwing shit against the wall for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, the Creed, Limp Bizkit, as Matt's pointing out in the chat, you had all these things that rap rock, and you had, I mean, Creed was like Christian, adjacent. So
they were.
It's just like anything but grunge. Because like, I mean, dude, how many times were we hearing the goat singing? Right? I know that's an old joke. It's been recycled a million times. Like, like, I mean, there's some bands I can still go back to, but not many. Like, there's not that, because I can't enjoy it anymore. Now that I know the joke and I've heard it, it's just like I can never go back.
No. Yeah, once that joke left the barn, it ain't going back.
Yeah, I mean, Pearl Jam's dead forever, dude. Like you can't listen to Pearl Jam anymore.
I could listen to the WCW ripoffs of Pearl Jam. They had some bangers.
Yes, they did.
I can listen to Chris Jericho's entrance all day long.
His version of Even Flow without lyrics, just a guitar picking up that vocal.
Extra nerdy tidbit of information. The actual song title is called One Crazed Anarchist, which Chris Jericho was well aware of because on one of the Fozzy CDs, he called one of his songs One Crazed Anarchist, and it was not like a coincidence. It was like a, nod to that. Just to appease people like me.
I imagine he's trying not to make any nods to All the Days and that happy, upbeat theme he had.
Yes, and that upbeat theme he had. It also had a singing version, and it is like
I've heard it. Yeah,
it's bad. Okay,
when they say upbeat, they mean gay.
It's saccharine. It's not even gay. It's just so white meat, inoffensive.
Well, it's like a user interface music or something. Like you're not supposed to hear it for too long.
Okay, but the king of all, oh my God, I didn't think this awful theme song could get any worse, was Chris Benoit's WCW music that he had for the longest part. Well, Dylan, I challenge you this. Did you ever hear the alternate version of that song with 1980s rapping?
No, there's lyrics.
Yes, there is, and they are official. It is not done by a fan. It is a alternate version of that song that you can license. It goes like this. It's so bad. She's a replica of a girl I know is the beginning of the theme there. It's truly maybe the worst thing you'll ever hear in your life. It's worse than getting head from Cobra Kai right there. Oh God, I hit the mic. I'm very professional.
You're losing the audience. This wrestling talk is not. This is a Bimmy podcast.
God damn
what are we doing?
I'm sorry, guys. It happens. I got the fucking Asperger's when it comes to this fucking shit. So
it has to be Bimmy. Talk about Bimmy at all times. I mean, this is something that Slosh goes through. His audience will actually not tune in unless he talks about Bimmy.
Yeah, let's start tying off to inject some Bimmy.
Okay, I don't have a way to like segue back naturally to Bimmy, and I apologize to that fan. I apologize. So I'm just going.
Whoops. Anyone have some change?
Wow.
The only thing I can think of in this desperate moment.
I think the force is with us.
Yeah. So all right. So we got the backstory on that now, because I was honestly thinking, did we break this guy? When I was reading that fucking thing, I was like, this doesn't make a lick of sense. You've been on YouTube. Is this a joke? If it's a joke, I don't get it. And now that you've explained it to me, that's kind of like a tie-in, like
yeah. I'm gonna admit something embarrassing. This is an embarrassing story. I first read it, and I thought that okay, he's finally breaking down. He's having his midlife crisis. It's finally happening, and maybe this is some really weird way of him like having an olive branch towards me. So I put a comment on there to see if I was still banned, and yeah, I was still banned. And now I know it's some like I feel absolutely retarded to think that he would actually forgive me or want to like reach out to me at all. Like I feel foolish for even thinking that, but I try to have hope. I try to give benefit of a doubt. I'm a man of faith. Like I want to believe he can come back from the abyss.
Yeah, okay, let me get on over here. It looks like that's got a lot of comments. And
that's a few comments. I was just laughing at this one. Did you quit your karaoke job? And I can hear this in his voice. Sadly, no.
Okay, see that how many upvotes does sadly no have?
2.
One of those mine. Even though I'm banned, I can still upvote snarky comments, and I do. So,
yeah. So the ban wall isn't as solid as once thought. You can still sneak in a like. It has yeah. Oh, very good.
That's right.
And he'll know it was you. Quote. He can feel it.
I hadn't seen the video in a few months, so I didn't get it either. I had to ask Josh.
Yeah, I mean, like when the joke is so deep that your Canadian girlfriend has to ask you about it and then publicly announce that she asked you about it, bro.
Oh my god! Look at all the caps in his reply. Well, since someone spoiled it, here's the OG video. If you had watched my Chris Gaines Garth Brooks video till the very end, you would have already known the reference.
He couldn't give the joke time to breathe to see if people got it. He just ended up like snapping instantly.
Is this a weird way of trying to trick people into watching the video?
I think so. And I'm not going to do it. Instead, I am going to peruse some of his other horseshit videos for us to get into. Singers whose voices went to crap. Oh, there's a real clickbaity one. Oh, there's the Chris Gaines video.
Yeah, about the singers whose voices went to crap. He copied that. He got accused of plagiarizing the material, not necessarily the video, but his ideas for videos. Somebody at one point compiled a bunch of them that he had did like 5 or 6 different times, where a major music channel comes out with a topic and then he'll copy the topic and sort of rearrange the notes a little bit. Not plagiarism. Let's call it inspired by. We got Pixel in the chat. I want to give a big special shout out to Pixel.
Yes.
He's been doing amazing work. I mean, everybody on the sub has been doing amazing. Every single person needs to be celebrated. Lately, Pixel has really stepped up. We asked him for one little favor, and he gave us 10 big favors in return.
Yeah.
So, I mean, man, what a generous guy.
I don't know anything that happened after about 2 p.m. today, but the videos that he's made so far, they're really funny, and they're just so fucking like you just took LSD and just
it
happened. The Simpsons inspired art is really funny. And I mean, well, man, it's not a perfect time to do it, but here's the newest video that I know of right here.
Fuck
Everybody
yeah.
check this out. This is too funny.
Guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Anyone want pizza?
Yeah, vegetarian pizza.
Hawaiian, extra pineapple.
I got pepperoni, man.
All right.
Don't break anything while I'm gone.
You're ridiculous, man.
Oh, shoot, I'm running out of time.
Five minutes later.
All right, guys, pizza's here.
Yeah!
Incoming.
Smash it! Let's go!
Second, I'm like, I am so fucking high right now. I don't know what planet I'm on. Dylan's holding the guitar like this.
I've watched that thing like a fucking 1,000 times, dude. I can't stop watching it. It's so fucking good. It's so good.
He got my Joker inspired tights exactly. He saw enough of them that he knew I was wearing the Jared Leto boxer shorts and bat tights. I was like, God damn, he got it. Fuck yeah. And what cracked me up in the very beginning is like he gave me a fucking black toothed grin.
Yeah.
I swear I've got all of my teeth, at least the good ones.
Extra pineapple.
Extra
The
pineapple.
AI picked up on the paint around your lips. It's like, oh, no teeth.
That's it. That's it.
It was very charming though. And then I have to tell everybody this. As I said before, these are not AI. These are actually real actors we hired in California. I did all my own stunts on that, as you can see. But yeah, the Russian Steve, somehow his Russian Steve looks the same as your Russian Steve, which really freaks me out.
I don't know.
It's amazing.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe we coincidentally used the exact same reference pictures when we fed it into our respective AIs.
One thing I want to point out is, so he made that video. He also made the 360-degree room tour, and then he also made a stationary picture, all of which are based on the idea that we all live together in like a studio apartment, and every wall is a different wall. So one wall looks like my house, one wall looks like your house, right? And I love this idea. I love this this amalgamated living space. So I made a mock-up of one of the pictures that he sent me, and it has the Friends logo on it. Like we're all like a fucked up cast of friends. So we all fight and anger and steal each other's food and hijinks.
Hijinks,
and have wild weight fluctuations depending on how much Coke or beer we're ingesting.
And age fluctuations, because sometimes I look like I'm fucking 35 or 65. So,
and I guess I should have had a completely broken neck because that one Swanton bomb, I ate my neck on the carpet.
That's you're gonna need a few months away from the ring. That was like Lita. That wasn't like Jeff Hardy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like how AI Harley likes to jump off of things like constantly, even though on the car or like
Yeah.
he's a top rope guy.
I guess it knew what I was like in my youth. I don't know. Hey, it's something I can jump off of. Time to suck my own dick.
I like Dylan breaking the guitars, and in the 360-degree picture, he's full on macking on Ari, and she's just loving it. And I'm like, oh, bro, I bet he would cuck Josh too. He would do it.
So, in searching through his videos, I noticed that he has a series, State of Cinemassacre 2025, 24, 23, 22. So we can look forward to that coming out soon for the 2026 version.
Yeah, he milked that udder until it got bruised, and he's still milking it. So,
yeah, I just chose a random video here of him bitching about CD compilations and their corny commercials.
God, he finds the stupidest shit to nitpick about, right?
We ain't got no sound.
Good.
Oh wait, yeah, actually good. If he's playing, yeah, we might.
Yeah, there might be some copyrighted music up in here. We don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, that's Macarena, so yeah.
Yeah, he's played. Did you say there wasn't any sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was blank, but we got to be careful. You know how YouTube will pick on me, but not him.
Yeah, it looks like I chose the wrong video, and I might need to close some tabs to get the sound back. So we'll just go back to him looking. With
a
What?
Since I chose a poor video.
It's unfortunate I have to use my phone to stream tonight because I had a bunch of AI Slosh stuff like ready to go. Like I had him answer some tough questions and got some funny answers, but we'll do that next time. In the meantime, we do have the EJ puppet. So if you want to ask EJ some questions about Red Cow, he's here to take your requests.
EJ.
Yes.
Is the Rocky and Bullwinkle pinball machine repaired yet?
I would just like to let you know that you've stolen my likeness, and I've talked to my lawyers. I think I have a case against you. You'll be hearing from them on Monday.
Well, cease and desist. That's really nothing yet. So I look forward to a back and forth of just bickering before anything actually happens for months.
I'm really not that boring of a guy. I just have to let you know that even though my chat has maybe 5-6 people in it, most of them talking to themselves, that doesn't reflect on my ability to entertain people in a live setting. I'm actually quite lively when you get to know me.
Hey, I wonder if he would be like our friend Steel Toe and chastise his chat for crosstalk.
No, but I do chastise them for cross-dressing. Many people in my chat are gay, retarded weirdos, so I have to yell at them constantly. They don't give me any super chats. They don't think I'm worth it. You know who else thinks I'm not worth it is Frankie. Fuck that guy. I can make my own channel too, and I will, and I did, and it's going to get better, and I'm the best, and Red Cow is mine.
Now, I don't know what Pixel's referencing here, but he's asking, have you guys seen the EJ cooking videos? Is that something funny to play?
No, it's just him making ribs or...
Okay,
here's the thing about Red Cow, guys. The reason why we are the #1 funniest subreddit in the entire Bimiverse is because Frankie's audience, and this is how he puts it, he wants to cultivate a mature audience of like dad types and more mature older guys that are just sort of chill. You know, he doesn't like the wild, crazy kind of people. Like, I mean, obviously Slosh has a toxic audience, which really is horrible, but even the DWG truth is a little bit much of a loose cannon that he can't really. He wants to engage with us. He wants to be a part of our little community, but it would reflect badly on him. And I agree with him. Like he's a man of God. He doesn't belong in the trash can like us. And we're having fun down here. He wouldn't have fun with us, guys. He's never done drugs. He's never really drank. He's never fucked whores. He's been a good boy his whole life. I don't want to taint that. I don't want to ruin him. That's not what I want.
He's never been on one end of a docking station with his good friend and playing Hungry Hippos.
Oh, heavens no.
Oh, heavens no. Sounds to me like he's cultivating an audience of dads that like to, grill steak in the yard on the Saturday while enjoying some like garage beers from that fridge that's already in the garage. And, I don't
know.
Yeah,
it's boring. It's kind of boring. I mean, I'm a dad, and it's like, they want to be boomers as fast as possible, and I think they've kind of been boomers since their like early 30s. That's fine because the world needs stoic people. The world needs thoughtful people, but at the same time, they're not cut out to do the zany, crazy shit that we can do, right?
No.
Like, would Frankie Frayne show Derek Chauvin putting a knee on somebody in a paper puppet? No, of course not.
That's fucking racist. That's so racist, and you know what?
I'm proud to be a midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Small power! Small power!
I'm speechless. That was incredible. Frankie Frayne can't touch what we got. We are the best. We're the number one everything in the Bimiverse. We're declaring it now. If you're not here, you're not having fun. You're with the neo boomers. You're with the sloshes. You're with the Dan Olsons. Fuck all that. No, we're having fun.
And there's no other stream that would say right into the camera if Derek Chauvin would have been a midget. There's no way he could have killed anyone with that fucking knee except for maybe a retarded baby.
I see it like Doink and Dink. There's like a little Derek Chauvin. It's like Dink Chauvin. Just follows him around. Hey, boss. Get his legs. Bite him. Hey, it's the AI. We gotta have the AI do that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would be something else.
Or not. Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, well, maybe we shouldn't. We gotta quit with all this midget.
But I think that if I can slow him down enough, if you two can distract the demon.
Demon?
Yes, the midget. She's really a demon.
Two midget jokes, one episode. You never know what's gonna happen.
You're supposed to call them little people. Fuck that, they're midgets. They're midgets, goddammit.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 3, they were called midgets, and that's the greatest sporting event of all time. That's the truth. So they're midgets.
That was the body slam heard around the world when King Kong Bundy slammed that fucker.
Love it. Awesome.
I've lost track of where we were going. We were talking about Josh.
Here's something just completely different.
I know. There we go.
Oh my. I had some trauma about this when you showed it the other night, man, because it's like velociraptors are really scary. Like I saw Jurassic Park when I was young, in a theater, of course. So yeah, I'm very terrified. I have like a terror boner.
I just have a boner. It's cold. Like the blood isn't rushing to me. How do you have a cold-blooded boner? That's the joke I was trying to make there.
Well, they do. I mean, I don't know.
Is the stripper music coming in, or is it still no audio?
It is no audio. Looks like you're having my magical problem from a couple of weeks ago. That can only be fixed by restarting your entire goddamn computer.
Well, I just get rid of the tabs and bring it back. That works for other ones. I'll just give that the old try.
Well, anyway, while you're trying that, speaking of terror boner.
Anyone have some change?
I fucking love corn dogs.
I got a bad boner. Come help me, Robin.
If anything, I'm trying to give you guys something to rub one out to later. We're in a boomer hour. I think that's what Roy is calling the Red Cow show. Boomer hour.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things you could do that too,
Oh, come on. Not on Friday the 13th. Oh, God. Oh, no.
EJ knows I love him. I've been in his chat many times. I've had many opportunities to fuck with him. I treat him like a total gentleman, and I ask him respectful questions about Dark Souls because I got to get good, and he knows how to play, so I'll pick his brain about it. He's an okay guy.
In the latest stream, copyright struck now. He addressed DWG existence a few times and made that zombie trash a moderator. Oh, I'd be interested in seeing what you came up with there. That'd be
send the link.
That'd be fucked up if you oh shit, that's fucking me.
Don't send me the link though, because I'm on my phone right now and I can't do both. My computer took a shit tonight, but you can always send it to Doc on Reddit DM.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to remind me to check them because I'm so spread out. See, I'm of the Twitterverse, like O.J. Simpson. I'm a Twitter person. That's where I like to do my interneting the most, and everything else is like I don't use Instagram, I don't use Facebook, I don't. I only use Reddit thanks to Steve here. If Steve didn't have that fucking page, you'd never see me on there. And like I found out after I made my name and posted a couple of times, it wouldn't let me pick my name. So the only way you can tell it's me is by zooming in and looking at the picture and seeing, Harley Quinn, which is coincidentally my name, but I'm not Harley Quinn. You know who is Harley Quinn?
Whoops. Anyone have some change?
Anyone got some change?
Oh,
thanks
yeah.
for the ride, lady.
I bet her pussy's got flavor.
Flavor like your beer battered mashed ravioli.
Pixel's requesting that you do Ari next time. Or maybe he thinks that was Ari. No, it wasn't Ari, but close enough, I guess.
Oh, okay. I
think we get in trouble for that. I think if you sexualize somebody on Reddit, like whenever I made my tranny Ryan stuff, like when Rhina, like China with Ryan, that's considered sexualizing somebody when you make them into a woman. So or make women do things. Whatever.
Yeah, it might have to. I don't know enough about the Reddit rules. I know the owners of Reddit, the Reddit overlords over everything. They, I have an idea on what their rules are in particular. But typically in the real world, it's like you're fair game if you're considered like a public figure. Like Margot Robbie within reason, but like someone that may not be considered a public figure, like right kind of on that line is like, the Dancing with Ghosts crew. They got that, his channel's got 20,000 subscribers, so that's pretty good.
And the band is it's a public facing band. Here's the thing about him. The band is the same name as his channel, which is the same name as the show on his channel. Therefore, if we talk about Dancing with Ghosts, it's very vague about what we're talking about. So he can try to argue that it's public figure or not or whatever. When you name everything the same thing, I can just make up whatever I want. Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. Like, he's kind of got himself fucked on that point. I mean, if the channel was called Josh Cannon, then yeah, that's him as a person.
Oh yeah.
So
Testing the audio, seeing if it works now.
I have no wolves. I'm sorry.
That sound, man. That's some ASMR shit right there. I could hear that all night and just go to sleep.
Okay, Dr. Harley, you don't need to restart your whole computer, at least not this one. I closed every tab except for the one I'm broadcasting out of. That's how it works for the some of the other stream.
You know, when I was a kid and the NES version of Paperboy, when he would hit a garbage can, it would make this like terrible noise, and it sounds very similar. Just like blap, just this it just sounds like a pile of materials.
Pixel,
Oh shit!
Pixel, you're on the right track with that picture that you sent. I checked it on the computer here while we're whacking off over there. I don't what. Stop being funny without me, guys. You're leaving me behind.
You're disrupting our show.
You're disrupting Boomer Hour. Whack.
It shouldn't be so funny, but like he does it to himself with a fucking speed. Like, why did you do that? That wasn't a viral TikTok or some shit. Like he thought that was some viable way of winning a mate. Like, what the fuck?
He's showing off his talents to the ladies in the audience. This is how you 619.
I have no wolves.
With no robes.
I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, god damn, that's so fucking loud.
His bed is made out of pallets and plywood.
Apparently, it sounds like he's fucking like hit a dumpster or some shit. Like,
it looks like it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my god.
I have no wolves.
No
wolves.
Whoa. I have no wolves.
You have no brains.
I'm sorry.
It's like the WWF ring that they had before the hour-long Iron Man match that was fucking loud and everything hurt.
Doc, this is the kind of ring they had when wrestling first started in the 1800s. Like, this is about as primal as it fucking gets right here. Like, oh shit, man. Whew.
Wow. No wolves. I'm sorry.
It has to stop being funny at some point, right? Like, it can't be funny forever, can it?
I mean, yeah, it kind of can if we could, like, master something like, I don't know, time travel. Like, if we could go, I don't know, back in time.
Whoops. Anyone have some change?
Fucking goddamn it, dude! I was gonna make a joke and you're doing it.
You won't let me
Stop
have
it.
the joke, Dylan. It's my turn for the laughter.
God, are we retarded? Help us! Somebody help us!
We're just laughing at one of our peers here.
Yeah, one of our peers. Someone that's got about the same amount of brain cells we do.
And a wrestling figure collection.
Yeah.
Look at all of them stacked on top of his plywood bed.
Yeah. His plywood bed might for, articulation of the wrestling moves.
You know that he stole those pallets, right? He didn't pay for a single one of them things.
No.
Stolen from behind the fucking Quickie Mart late at night.
Yeah, everyday street. Oh God, that's funny. Every day streets further from God. I'd find it difficult to forgive him by the time he asks for mercy. But question, yeah, did he actually mention DWG Truth by name, or did he just talk as close to it as possible?
We're trying to be serious, Dylan.
What?
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Let's get down to brass tacks. If we're talking about Wednesday night, I don't recall him saying DWG Truth by name. He said he had a lot of trolls. He's not used to so many trolls. He wishes that the trolls would go away. If he actually said us by name, I would love to know about that, because so far we're all kind of nameless except for Dylan, because he thought he was the other Dylan. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Dylan. I'll turn far around.
You know what? Dylan the Night Owl, the little Dylan in the Adventures of Dylan and Dylan, the younger Dylan knows about Slosh watching his video. If I sent him a clip of Slosh yelling out "Shut the fuck up, Dylan," I could say, "Hey, he's talking about you, buddy. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
make a 5-hour retrospective about him."
So, in the Adventures of Dylan and Dylan, little Dylan, can he make a Petunia on his arm dance?
Well, Petunia on him is a boy. So, but yes, yeah, he can make the little sailor boy. It's a little sailor boy on there. Yeah.
He was addressing the people commenting DWG Truth on his live chat. He still believes it's just one guy with puppet accounts. Totally incomprehensible for him to have.
Yuki has a puppet account.
A single hater.
No, that was one thing that I wish 2K would go after Slosh. That'd be amazing. No, he did say something. He was like, "Oh, there's this one guy. He's hyper focused on me," and I was like, "Is he talking about me?"
Yeah.
But I don't think he was. I think he's aware of, certain people in the sub that are just really good at what they do, and I really, though, like the poll that I put up earlier where it's like, should Slosh embrace us as a community? There's still time left to vote for those who haven't. Once that has results, that's going to kind of guide a lot of the flavor of the sub going forward.
Well, he's just hard-headed, just wait, noises on this channel. Suck my dick.
Can we somehow like take those two sounds and make like music out of it? Have the AI like make it into a song where it's like black, 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 ding, 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 black, 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 ding, ding, ding.
Oh, if we were more talented in GarageBand, we could do that shit ourselves.
Yeah.
No whoops. No whoops. No whoops.
My bad, no whoops.
Well, I think an easier undertaking would just to get this sound as the beginning of Holla Back Girl.
Oh yeah. I mean, what better way to attract a woman, right?
Speaking of attractive women.
Whoops. Anyone have some change?
That was the sound of my dick hitting the wall, by the way.
If you're edging and gooning, you're in the right place. If you're here to talk about Edge or the Goon from 1995 WWF,
Sunday.
you're also in the right place.
Come back here on Sunday.
Come back on Sunday, though, and we'll have all the Edge and Goon talk that you could ever want. The wrestlers.
Yeah, it's Nitro. The last Nitro. We'll get into that Sunday. Sunday wrestling.
We'll get into that Sunday.
I hate to ask a favor, Dylan. I sent you a video a couple of days ago when you did your stream. I don't know if you can dig it up. It's a martial arts video of a homeless crackhead doing martial arts.
Yes, I saw that after the show was over.
Okay.
There it is. Let me bring it over. Yeah.
It does not end the way anybody thinks it's going to end.
And over here.
That's right. That's right.
He has CJ hands. He has PS2 era GTA hands.
That was oh god, what was that game that was like a monsters fighting one another version of Street Fighter 2, but it was almost like claymation.
Clay Fighters?
Not that one. It's it had like rip-offs of like there was like a King Kong character. One of his special moves was a fucking fart.
Primal Rage.
That's it. Yeah, that dude, the one that won the fight there, I swear he was moving like one of the Primal Rage characters.
Dude, I mean, you didn't think Tyrone Biggums was a kung fu master, did you?
I didn't even think they could say kung fu.
To answer Pixel's question, I did watch Private Parts video and I subscribed to him. I'm going to try to court him to join the Fellowship of the Grout. I also want to court Frankie's very vicious troll. I would love him to be a member of the Fellowship. Anytime a troll or anytime somebody is aware, I'm going to try to recruit them. I mean, I am the Nick Fury building the Avengers, and so far it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the troll that was the wrestler?
For which one? Oh no. Mike Steele he's a Corey Feldman troll. No, Private Parts is a guy that Pixel interacted with. He posted it on the subreddit. He's a game developer and he made a custom sprite work of Slosh that we later turned into Maniac Mansion 3: The Day of the Grout. It's up in the subreddit if you scroll back a few days. The guy is really good. He's very friendly. Even though he didn't quite see things our way, he watched a couple of my videos and he was very open-minded about the whole thing. And for him to post in the subreddit himself was very kind. So if he's watching, hey, come join the fun sometime, buddy.
Come join the fun. We've got plenty of slots.
So Roy says, would I nuke the Reddit and cease all Josh trolling requests if he unbanned you? I will say this, the subreddit is now no longer my own. It belongs to the people. When George Washington died, America didn't go away. So as far as me ceasing my trolling and stuff, I would be entertained to do as little as possible if he's willing to give me concessions. Obviously, unbanning me is a good concession. I'll give him a little bit for that. But if I can go on his show and talk to him one-on-one directly, I'll pull the plug on everything I do personally. We need to have reconciliation. Frankie wants it. The Bimmeverse wants it. There's a lot of sycophants that want it too, to be honest. Some of them are friends with me and they're like, man, I really wish that, Josh would just talk to you. When he copyright struck me, I sent him an email via one of my other email accounts. I haven't tried to directly contact him since last year. And I asked him just one question. I said, why did you hit me for copyrights when you violate copyrights all the time?
Yeah.
That was it. I didn't go get no more detail than that. Just one sentence. Never got back to me, never explained himself. Technically, I could fight it. But if he calls my bluff, we have to go to court. And although I could easily afford a lawyer to take him out or whatever, it's over an unmonetized video. I'm going to pay money to keep one of my many troll videos up. Fuck it, I don't care. And it'd be funny to troll him into spending his own money. But at that point, it's a sunk cost fallacy. I have better things to spend my money on, namely my kids. So Slosh can strike all my videos. He can strike my channel. Nothing's going to stop this train from rolling. That's for sure.
No. I mean, it's just unfortunate that he kind of acts the way he does. Like, it's hard to put in the words exactly. Like, he doesn't seem to have any energy for anything. He's apathetic about everything. He won't embrace anything.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just wish I'd see some energy out of him. Like, maybe like if he would like finally like, go on a date or something like that, so let's see
Well-
here. What would it look like if old Joshy went on a date? Let's see here. I think oh my god, I've got hidden camera footage of Josh getting ready for a date.
Oh.
Bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Bing.
Oh, look at that. Ain't taking any. Oh, that's him. That is him.
I recognize those pants. In his Lou Costello phase.
Ooh, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
I mean, all jokes aside, that guy gets laid way more than Josh probably does. So, just saying. Just saying.
Yeah. I'm sure. I wonder if they ever put out like a COVID mask for their band.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, like, here's one thing it kind of bugs me about the guy. It's one thing that the band's music sucks. I get that. You can't really change that. You don't have any talent. Your singer has a limited vocal range of yodeling that she can do. The one thing you can do a lot better is marketing the band, social media management, making it distinct. Like, obviously the music's never going to be everybody's cup of tea, but like the whole thing where it's like they front load the cost of all the merch, which is really stupid. Okay, they buy all the merch ahead of time and just sit on it and then just ship it out when it's ready. Whereas Gummy Chainsaw, when you order a shirt from him, it's not made already. He's going to have it made after you order it, which makes sense. Josh has wasted a lot of money and time. I mean, I get the fact that like they need merch to go to the shows with and offer merch at the show. But I mean, like, you're just buying a bunch of shirts that nobody wants. And I have that clip where she was like, we have plenty of 3X available. Well, no shit. I mean, nobody's going to buy that. How many 3X people are out there? Maybe a few, I'm sure. But the 3X is far more expensive than medium or large. Those are very expensive shirts. So
a lot more material.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get into like analyzing their finances, but like, there's no need to beg for a computer when you guys went into debt to go see a concert. I mean, it doesn't add up. That story doesn't pass the smell test.
Yeah, it's like the podcast I was talking about. Like, 1 week they have a medical emergency, the next week they're front row watching a director talk about a movie that he directed 20 years ago, and it's a black tie affair. Then the week after that, oh my goodness, I backed into another car. I've got car repairs. So
yeah, it's all very silly. Pixel says that he needs Jesus in his life. What's funny is that if I go back and show you guys some of the because all of my comments are taken down, like ever since he hid me from his channel, there's old comments out there where I'm telling him, dude, you need to go to church, you need to get right with God. Like, there's nothing so wrong with his life that can't be fixed with a little bit of humility and self-reflection.
I thought he paid the bill on that on the website. I tried to go to it again last night and I got fucking nothing.
Yeah, so here's the situation with that. When you have a Wix website, basically what happened was he didn't pay his bill. Wix takes everything down and is like, there's nothing here. He now has X amount of time to pay the bill, but once you pay the bill, you have to kind of like either rebuild the website from scratch or reload what you had pre-made on your own settings, your computer, whatever. Clearly, he had nothing ready to go, but he also didn't want to lose the domain. So he's paying for a domain right now that he doesn't have a website for. Now, Wix offers easy tools for anybody to make a website. You just have to have some time and put in some links and some pictures, spend a day or two building it up. But he doesn't even have time for that. Meanwhile, he's playing the new Resident Evil game for 3 hours a day, not streaming it. I don't know why. And so, dude, you bought a brand new game, it's $80 for a new game. I mean, and you tell me you got money for a computer? Guess what? $80 is money for a computer. Like, it just doesn't add up. He wants his fan base to pay for his irresponsible decisions. Basically, if he really was down and out and really had a lot of financial troubles that were legitimate, like, I wouldn't hassle him so much. But like, they got caught buying these fucking tickets, going into debt. And for anybody out there who's like, well, Ari is technically the one who did that. Well, she posted it on the band's official Facebook and TikTok. Therefore, that's the band's official stance. If she wanted to have it on her own personal shit, that's where she should have kept it. It's a bad look. What can I say?
Yeah. Yeah. And the other things he just needs to fix, I think he needs to figure out how he wants to stream. I think the music videos is it's just a bad move, because you're going to have to take down the episodes all the time anyway. There's only after you see, because I've sat through a couple of them live just to observe and learn what the fuck I'm watching. And then when he re-ups them after taking down the videos that YouTube has the most problems with, it's like it's a butchered and choppy show.
It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. Because
so
he's sitting there giving context to something you can't see. He'll be, oh, that part just there right now. You saw that one part. It's like, I didn't see that one part. What are you talking about? That one part did this. It's like, dude, it's chopped, idiot. And really, Doc, would you sell a copyright strike for $5? Come the fuck on, dude.
A copyright strike on a channel that technically can make a lot more money if it's managed right with its 20,000 subscribers. I've seen his chat have 100, sometimes 200 live people in it at once. Here's ways around it. Here's free advice. Here you go, bud. If you happen to,
he doesn't want it. He'll hate you. He'll hate you. Don't do it.
He'll hate me.
He'll hate you.
We're getting
and Doc, let me tell you something, Doc. The more sound your advice, the more he'll hate you. So if you give him really good advice, he's really going to hate you. So just letting you know.
Okay. Well, here's some really good advice. I'm a glutton for punishment. If you really want to do a music video show where people, send money and request music, have them request live versions that aren't copyrighted.
Yeah,
that's it. Just someone's cell phone footage when they went to rock the butthole 97 and when they went back in time with their current modern era cell phone and recorded something live. Okay, unless there is some new rules that I am not aware of that if you got live performances captured by a band, that's fair game. I'm not aware of anything saying that you can't do that. So do that, or play covers. Just like, hey, this is the cover episode. Or as far as I know so far, I know they technically could do it, but I don't hear very much. And chat, anybody fact check me on this. Anytime I use music from a video game, no problem, no issue, nothing. I don't think the composers of video game music even bother going after. I don't think they upload the shit in the sound scan or anything like that. I think it's just fair game. So how about making some making some music streams about requesting video game music? At least mix it up. I know it'll suck not being able to just do the easy thing, which is play the music video. But you play the music video, you're going to get a copyright strike. You get so many of those, your 20,000 are fucking gone. You get like 4 of them. Okay. And if they don't roll off, you're done.
Yeah. I mean, you make a good point. So in some of my videos that I've made, my little film videos or the clips I've done of him, I've purposely chosen cover versions of songs because, I wanted, in one song I really wanted Creep by Radiohead. I mean, I'll get hit real quick for that one. That's a very popular song. But it is. I found a version that was sung by a little tiny woman, and her innocent little voice, it gives it a deeper sadness to the song when it's a little tiny woman singing about how she's uncomfortable and a creep and a weirdo and doesn't belong, and it really hits harder actually. So there's no copyright for that, and I think it would be very interesting for him to have his fans be like, okay, we're only going to do cover versions from now on, and we'll give it an honest shake, and we'll see who's better at certain covers than others. You can avoid a lot of copyrights. It's more interesting because people, instead of hearing the same old, they get to hear a new version of a song, kind of give it a little rating, have the audience rate it, have the chat rate it, like make it fucking fun, you boring shit. God damn it.
The son of a bitch, he's pranking my fucking show. That's why he's leaving. He comes on here and he's like, I'm out of here. He's like he's dancing with a ghost. This Dylan.
He said it.
The name of the band.
He said it. He said the thing. Yeah,
say
I mean,
the thing, Bart.
say the line, Doc.
That's like okay. So, all right. So this would be kind of like a pitch then.
Sure.
Guys, you're in a band. You're talented musicians. Maybe it's not all of our cup of tea. What we like in music is subjective. I fucking hate rap music, hip hop more than anything on the planet. But there's billions of people that love it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's subjective. I'm not saying I'm right and they're wrong. Anyway, let me move on. Make covers of popular songs. How about do a vote, something like this? Help me help them. Guys, how about this? We do a vote, and whatever gets the most, I don't fucking know, super chats, me and the band will do a cover of that song. So we gotta push.
I'm sorry. I'm knocking on Dylan's wall to see if he's okay.
Knocking on Dylan's door.
Knock, knock, knocking on Dylan's door.
Knocking on Dylan's door.
Hey, I can hear you. All right.
Yeah. So I mean, you could crowdsource that maybe. You could just encourage the band, be creative in your downtime, record yourselves fucking around.
Sure.
Record yourselves fucking.
Record yourselves fucking.
But really though, like the music video stream thing is not like a bad idea. It's just keep it to covers or video game covers. Just keep it to things that aren't going to get you struck. That way, later on, I can watch it and say, "Oh, what rare gems did they find this week that I've never heard of before?" Instead, it's like, let's listen to the same shit every week. Keep getting the same copyright strikes every week. It's always fucking Smashing Pumpkins and Genesis that he's throwing on there, like fucking moron.
Yeah,
like
a woman's worth.
Fucking Maxwell, right? He probably got struck for Maxwell. What a fag.
Ari's such a tough nut to crack. Looks feminine and cutesy, but then you see her hanging out with Slosh, enabling his behavior. Hard to feel bad for her. Also, why she appears more often in subreddit.
Yeah, I mean, being that she's very vocal about like a lot of this shit. Like she was vocal about wanting the computer. She's vocal about spending money on those tickets. Like I'll give Josh some credit here. She's the one who got caught grifting, really.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They're a unit, they're a band, and it was on the band's official page. So, you lay with dogs, you get fleas, Joshy boy.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, thanks for stopping by. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Hope you had a happy and safe Friday the 13th. True. But god damn, they're just so fucking risky. Playing that you're gonna lose your channel. You're gonna what if YouTube YouTube doesn't publicize their rules all the time. They don't say, okay, today is March the 14th. Here's the new rules starting from today when it comes to copyright. So he might do something that he thought was kind of sort of okay, kind of sort of skirting the rules, but they just rolled out some new rules today, and he might lose his channel tomorrow. So again, there's all the reasons. Stop with the fucking music. Stop with the music videos, covers, live performances, video game music.
Yep.
There's a whole other world out there than having the fucking play Alice in Chains Man in the Box straight from the CD.
Yeah, straight up. And really, what really gets him fucked too is that it has to be a music video. It can't just be like, a rendition with like a picture or something. So you're gonna get double hit. I mean, even if the audio doesn't catch it, the video will get it caught for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens to me anytime we play 3 seconds of WWF wrestling. It's like, we know exactly where this was from. Take it down, or it's blocked worldwide. So,
I mean, yeah, because like at some point, they're gonna, like you said, they might make a rule someday, and the new rule says, okay, anybody last year who got this many strikes or takedowns or whatever, now all of a sudden, like you're on watch, you're on warning or something.
yeah.
The gravy train's going to stop at some point. And one thing that Frankie's new troll is very good at pointing out is putting the fear of obsolescence into these people, where it's like the AI will take your YouTube job at some point. And I mean, hell, we've already proven that we can make our own Slosh with the bot and everything. Why? What future does Josh really have to look forward to? I mean, he's a karaoke DJ part-time. That's his job. I mean, unless he's doing other work on the side that he's not telling anybody about, I don't really see any path forward for him, because even somebody at McDonald's is gaining experience by working at McDonald's, whereas being a karaoke DJ, like, nobody's going to want you when you're 50, 60 years old to show up at their teenager's party playing music that you're way too old to be playing. I mean, how far can it really go? 2K's in the house.
Stream is listening to stuff made by others. There's no DWG in the DWG stream.
Yeah, that's
You're
real
asking
talk.
how far you can go. I'd say bar mitzvahs.
Well, maybe he could if he wasn't making those horrible antiseptic jokes.
Oh, so bad. Shame on him.
Right? I mean, what kind of fucking people make fun of shit like that? It's just
Fucking
it's disgusting.
bastards. Fucking
It's gross. I hate people that make fun of social issues.
Oh, there's nothing worse than making fun of a social issue that's affected millions of people that just wanted to go out and peacefully protest and peacefully burn down their communities. We just shouldn't, touch something like that. But like, okay, speaking of like, have you all ever heard? Okay, on the USA Network, they had a USA. This is a topic change for a second because I'm sitting.
La Femme Nikita?
Oh God, it was so close. But on the USA Network, they had a fucking cartoon block. It wasn't very popular.
Cartoon Express.
Yeah,
Cartoon Express.
Problem Child, the animated series. Mortal Kombat, the animated series.
Yes.
Yeah,
what else was on there?
Okay, so I take it back. Maybe that I'm feeling fucking loved.
That wasn't the one
he's
with
the lore
Macaulay
master.
Culkin's magic glove. That was the Family Channel, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, they had Bruno, which is Bruce Willis's cartoon.
On the Cartoon Express?
Yeah. It moved after that, but I remember they had it on there for a while.
Okay, I stand corrected. I mean, to me, it was like when I was growing up, like that USA Cartoon Express was bottom of the barrel. That was worse than the shit that came on at exactly 11:30 on a Saturday. The shit right before golf. It's like, oh no, it's an educational cartoon right before golf that Dad's gonna watch. No. That's
I had my days mixed up. I was thinking the Cartoon Express was Saturday, right before WWF Livewire.
I thought it was
awful
on Saturdays.
It was either Saturday or Sunday. If it was Saturday, it led right into WWF Live Wire.
But
Yeah, that's right.
One of the funny things about it was like they had a live action show on there that was like it was a ripoff of Power Rangers, but like the title of it was a ripoff of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles called like Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Memory unlocked. That was a total piece of shit. Oh, wow.
It was a total piece of shit, but it was totally like a fucking kid show. You know, it was like, I don't think they had like a ratings thing or anything back then, but they were like Y7 or something like that. But here's the fucking thing about that show. Here's the thing about that ripoff of Power Rangers, and it's right here.
Righto.
Excuse me? Pinky. So, anything we think of comes true?
What the fuck? That was on that. That was the show. That came from that
I
show.
thought you were showing us a fucking porn parody where the Pink Ranger is about to get pounded.
No.
I thought it was one of his AI gooning videos again.
So I forgot about Highlander, the animated series. That was also
fuck.
So the Cartoon Express, they had a lot of stuff in and out. Looks like they didn't have a whole lot that stuck around for a long period. And Hanna-Barbera, just a whole shitload of stuff with Hanna-Barbera, other series. I don't remember. A lot of this is just 80s garbage that they just rented.
I mean, I don't think very many of their shows or their cartoons that were on that Cartoon Express lasted more than 1 or 2 seasons. I mean, that was almost like you went around the horn to every station there was to try to like sell your cartoon, and no one would buy it, but fucking USA Express would be like, I guess we'll give you like $50 for it. But even then would be like, we ain't playing more than 1 season of this bullshit. I don't
26 episodes of Problem Child, 26 episodes of the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Looks like they financed 26 episodes of all of their 40 for Highlander the animated series.
Yeah, that one ran way too fucking long.
So the highest number of anything is 40. So not enough, nowhere close to syndication. The magic number for syndication is 100, and everything they got and they paid bottom of the barrel money for. They're like,
I mean, I am deeply offended that when Fox did, Fox had Spider-Man, they had X-Men, great, they had Batman, then came Silver Surfer. And I was so happy. I was like, man, Silver Surfer is one of my favorites. He's going to get his day in the sunshine. And 13 episodes, they pulled it. But fucking USA will do Problem Child? The fuck?
It's like, okay, it was like somebody said, all right, we need a cartoon based on a movie, and it can be a stretch. Who's got ideas? And they were like, no, we need something worse than that. No, we need something worse than that. And they just kept going down the line. Then finally somebody said Problem Child. It's like, that's worse enough. Let's greenlight it. This sounds terrible, but
I bet you
that terrible.
I bet you that the shitty Problem Child cartoon was better than the shitty made for TV third movie. Without the original Junior and with the greatest American hero in the John Ritter role.
Yeah, that we don't talk about that movie.
No, it's just sad that it's one of.
Did they get Gilbert back? I bet that Gilbert came back for that. I got to look that up.
Dude, Gilbert showed up for Bimmy. You just give Gilbert $5, he would have showed up.
I have a feeling Gilbert showed up only because he was trying to like get as much money for his family as possible because he knew he was on his way out in a year. So he was like, fuck it, I'll take any appearance that I can go.
Of course Gilbert Gottfried showed up.
Of course.
Holy shit, Jack Warden. Jack Warden showed up for number 3.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, Gilbert also showed up for every single appearance of Iago. Like, no matter how many, like, it could be a video game, it could be commercial. And I gotta be the one to do the voice.
They subbed out every single voice for occasions, but there was no number too low for him to come and voice Iago.
Right? He'll underbid. Dude, they could have got the fucking Mexican dude at Home Depot and Gilbert Gottfried, but I'll do it for $1 less.
He's just the undercut guy. He waits for somebody to get an offer. He's like hiding behind a corner. He's like, he offered that dude $12. I'll do it for $11.
I couldn't help but hear that you said $25. I'll do it for $24.
But Jesus Christ, imagine you were a kid and you saw that fucking scene in this children's show and you're just blindly flipping through like, what the fuck? There's a girl in her underwear and I'm fucking just turned 13 and I'm very curious. I think we'd all ruined our favorite, morning jacket too.
Righto.
Excuse me? Pinky. So...
I mean, I fucking wore it out to the Pink Ranger, and
yeah, we never got nearly as much as we did right there. I mean, the Pink Ranger that'd have been something.
The fucking Pink Ranger dressed like a modest 1950s housewife. We just knew she was attractive here up. I think you saw her butt for 2 seconds in the Power Rangers movie, but that might have been a stunt butt.
No, you're not a true fan, my friend. There was one episode where she was doing gymnastics, and she had a very nice gymnastics outfit on. I gotta say,
pink. Of course, it was pink. Everything she wore was fucking pink.
Yeah.
Dumb question.
Yeah, you walked right into that one, my friend. I wonder if the Black Ranger was African American. And if the Yellow Ranger was Asian. Oops, can't do that.
And if the Blue Ranger was a faggot.
Yeah, dude, fucking Saban, dude. That guy was a demonic genius to just like buy a bunch of B-roll from a Japanese show and then hire a bunch of kids that we all know now. Famously, the original 5 kids got paid shit money, treated like trash, did all their own stunts. I mean, it was fucked the way they got treated.
They just shot out in the park too. My buddy took me disc golf, and he's like, "Yeah, this is Angel Grove. This is it's a public park. They didn't get permits. They would just be shooting it for free out here."
Hey,
yeah,
thanks for coming by. Tell Nodak to come by and tell everybody to hit the like button. So I've been monetized to make much of money.
He's falling asleep at the wheel.
Zoo Ranger. The original. I wonder if Tubi still has that. Oh, and good news. Tubi also has Problem Child 3 currently streaming. But that's the first time I saw the original source material, the Zoo Ranger, over on Tubi.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I can't get enough of that. Because
what really, that's also like in my script for bitching about James's movie, because they do little things with their kaiju to trick your eye, and James doesn't do a single fucking one of them.
No, I know. I mean, even like the growth thing. The growth thing is they jump cut to the camera being closer to the monster, looking up at it.
The camera down on the ground as the person rises up.
And goes like that. Do a little bit of that. It's scary. Wow. That being said, if we're going to geek out on Sentai real quick, even in the Japanese versions, a lot of stuntmen got fucked up and all kinds of like drama stories and stuff. So even in Japan, where things are orderly and very cordial and polite, the movie making and television industries have their own fair share of funny drama stories and whatnot. But yeah, Z Ranger, the previous show was called Jetman, which is also equally very good, and the subsequent shows that came after were that era, the 90s, early 90s, mid 90s Sentai shows, all very good. And then Saban gets a hold of them And my God, guys, like the Mighty Morphins was already kind of goofy as it was, but then shit just gets convoluted and stupid by the time it gets like Space Police or whatever the fuck that shit was. Like it just goes too damn far at a certain point.
Very good.
Nodak is summoned. He has been summoned to the council.
Nodak has been notified. And I can't end it without Nodak coming by and informing me, please. Hey, look, it's Tukey. It's William Cat. William. Oh, that's who Tukey really
the
is.
greatest
It's
American
William
hero.
Cat.
Yeah. Now, 2K is, man, I miss that guy. I haven't been on a stream with him in a long time, but holy shit, that guy gets me to laugh, man.
Oh, yeah.
And
it would be great if we could turn him on into watching some dances with the ghosts, and so we can make some chicken salad out of watching that chicken shit.
Well, I could send him a little strip of Jeff's hair, and he can glue it to the puppet, and he can have his own little like emo 2K, like give him a little Blink 182 hat or something,
Oh yeah, that would be perfect.
we call him Duque because he's a Dookie.
Oh God, Duque, that's beautiful. Okay. Has Josh been in any movies like our Bimmy has? Like Bimmy, of course, has the movie that he made, but he also has the cameos and shit. Has our Joshy Poo made any like cameos in any small films or anything?
No, not that I can think of. I can't even think of any like real interviews on video he's given. He's given like on paper interviews for these like fake websites that like are fluff pieces.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. I mean, you would think at some point like he'd get interviewed by somebody, but I don't know. He's shy, reclusive, standoffish. I mean, I hate to harp on that TX2 thing. He opened for a band that has 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your big chance to kiss some serious ass and make something out of that. And then what does he do? He talks shit about the guy and says he's cringe and that he's too short and that his audience is all teenagers, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Ari is promoting the hell out of the show and being like, we love TX2 and they're great. And it's like, it makes the whole thing look foolish and disingenuous. Narm did an excellent clip on it where Slosh was like, I probably shouldn't say this. And then he just goes ahead and says it, like, what the fuck, man? Like, imagine this, guys. Imagine Bimmy calls us tomorrow and Bimmy's like, hey, guys, I want to work with you. Are we going to tell him, oh, you're cringe, bro? Like, no, we're going to be like, yes, Mr. Rolf, anything you say, sir. That's just natural.
I'm pretty sure we're going to do that.
Yeah.
I would
certainly
have,
wouldn't do anything mean.
If he calls me up, I would. My immediate question is Justin, my boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do we have to? We have to bend the knee to the
Well, I've heard that Justin makes people put on the clown mouth while he puts them in the mirror. So.
Oh no, man! There's nothing worse than having to get in a doggy style position and put it on nice and slow for Shawn Michaels while Sunny gets fatter and fatter as she goes to prison. Yeah.
Hashtag believe Brett.
Hashtag believe Brett.
I'm gonna make that hashtag viral. I swear, we're doing it.
I've kept saying that all episode with 95 WWF. There's no other explanation other than I believe I've got the timeline. I think that Vince and Linda split up behind the scenes shortly after the steroid trial.
Yeah.
At which point, Vince McMahon, maybe for the first time, started experimenting with bisexuality with Shawn Michaels and started banging all of the blondest, most plain, I'm calling the blonde plain Jane, just the most cliche blonde bombshell.
Ron has a question, and we're ready for your question, and King Cobra will answer it for you. Just let us know.
But the answer is the blacks, whatever it is. It's the blacks caused it, and
give away my answer.
We've got Charlie doing Karnak there. The blacks.
Yeah, don't give away the answer so quickly, guys. We got to string it out a little bit, like.
Spurg, quit saying that. The answer is the blacks.
Yeah, I just find it like coincidental. It seemed like Vince and Linda were a happy couple all through the steroid trial, while Vince McMahon made sure to have his sympathetic neck brace on that he conveniently didn't have anymore after the steroid child, and that's while Kevin Nash and Scott Hall watched the door while Shawn Michaels pounded the shit out of Sonny, while Chris Candido wandered the halls backstage looking for Sonny left and right.
Roy Royson would like to know, when is Gypsy Crusader going to join the stream? He would love Josh. He's not racially pure enough to join our podcast. Sorry.
Yeah, we gotta have it. You gotta be as white as at least one of us.
Yeah, here's the graph. If you're as white as this guy, then you can come on the show.
Yeah.
Anything less than that is not enough. We're joking. We're joking. Okay. Clip it if you want to. It's fine. I'm okay with that.
But he's having his Gypsy Crusader is having his match today, and I think it's for fucking free. I think you can just watch it on YouTube. That Aiden Ross guy is hosting it, and it's supposed to be on 4 of the major platforms. He's having a kickboxing match against some guy I've never heard of. It might not be a kickboxing match. Don't get your news from me. I'm unreliable.
It's all AI. It's gonna be fake. It won't even be a real fight.
God damn it, that's true. I mean, we're in that era now where we're just gonna say everything's AI. I lost my job to AI, or did I lose my job to AI? Maybe that memory was implanted, was AI, and it never actually happened. It's all, or we're going to be in some sort of Blade Runner future sooner rather than later.
Whoops. Anyone have some change?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
You can never say I run a joke into the ground on this stream.
Hey, when the jokes are sexy as fuck, you can do whatever you want. It's fine. I would like to point out that Roy very, very eloquently trolled you in the chat. So bravo, Roy, for that nice little jab there.
He's very good. It's so good. I gotta put it up.
There
Josh
you go. All right.
Our Italian people of color, so it's like, hey, pretty sure Harley's Jewish too.
Somebody screenshot that and send it to Slosh.
Yeah, maybe we can find some common ground, and he'll invite me on his stream, and we'll just hang out. It'll be a good time while he acts apathetic the whole time.
Dude, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that clip. He admitted to watching Hannity, and that fucking broad went crazy on him. We're just like, oh my god, what's going on?
Oh my god, you watch Hannity? Yeah, I saw that part. I was like, all right,
that was hella funny. I mean, look, I don't like Hannity. I think he's a mouthpiece for the government, like most broadcasters are. But just for Slosh to listen to it is already silly enough as it is, and then her reaction to it was even sillier. And it's like, all right, she was like, "What's happening? Where am I?" It's like, are you for real right now, bitch? Are you having a fucking psycho freak out? Come on now, it's just Hannity. I mean, It'd be the same. And then later on, he's like, "Oh, I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh too."
Yeah, he said that.
And it's like, this motherfucker plays both sides. He likes to have his little libtard audience, but he also wants to pretend to be some, what I don't know. He's confused. He's confused about where he stands in life. Josh, my friend, just be a staunch centrist. It's not that hard.
It's not hard. You just gotta figure out which battles are the safest to, not offend too many on one side, and don't be too strong about any of them. And you can just ride that fence and get the hemorrhoids. I'm at the curmudgeonly age where I just prefer to just say it, whatever. I'm not.
I mean, ever since I was a teenager, I always put it like this: I'm an equal opportunity hater. I don't discriminate. I hate everything. I'm suspicious.
Because we grew up on that PMRC shit. Remember when this pendulum was the completely other way? They're like,
oh yeah,
we thank you all you rock and roll bands to coming to this committee today ran by the government. We'd like to ask you Twisted Sister. You have this song about, and it was like the funniest, just beyond boomer Republican conservative, whatever the fuck they were. I don't know. But
yeah, I don't.
Just on another plane, almost Amish. Like, you have a song about drinking. What is it called? It's called alcohol. Alcohol. What is this? And partying until dawn. My God, monsters. I'm like, okay.
Speaking of which, I just want to segue real quick because Pixel had a question.
Oh,
and I don't want to ignore him because that guy did some amazing work. I want to make sure he's fed and happy.
Never ignore Pixel.
Never ignore Pixel.
This is a Pixel, not free zone. A Pixel, you're good zone.
Oh yeah, we're big fans, by the way. And he says that, did you guys notice how often he throws his used tissues across the room because he does not have a garbage can? Pixel, he also does that with bottle caps. And when he was singing with Ari, he was spitting across the room.
Oh,
I don't know what.
No.
Did you see that part? It's in the clip where he's like, it's not like not saliva. He's going like, he's like, it's like watermelon seeds or some shit. I don't know what the hell's coming out of his mouth. But yeah, he litters his room with trash as he streams. He'll just like toss it. You can hear it hit the wall. Like, I don't know why he does it. He thinks it looks cool, I guess.
If you want some more if Josh wants some practical advice, okay? So they're picking on you for blowing your nose and throwing your tissues indiscriminately because you don't have a trash can over here and over here and over here. You're just throwing your tissues all over the place. So obviously you have a tissue laid floor. Instead of doing that, why don't you just get a snot rag shirt? Just get an old shirt and just keep it on your fucking desk and just be a filthy fucking animal and just pick up that old, Chevrolet shirt and just blow your nose into it. Look at it for a second. Memorize the spot where all the filth is and then put it back down. Don't throw it anywhere. And then when it's time to blow it in, pick it up and find a clean side. And you've got
that's a rational thing to do. He's not going to do all that. Plus, the only t-shirts he has laying around are the unsold ones, so he can't blow it on those and then sell them. Maybe he could. I don't know. Somebody will buy it.
Well, if he's got a 3X one, think about that. He can blow his nose on one shirt for like 2 months.
Oh yeah, dude!
Put it in the wash.
No. By the time you come back around again, it's already firm where it was wet before, and it's firm enough so you can blow back into it again. You get like 2 or 3 layers out of it,
So real life story, because I got to tell these things when they pop into my head, or it'll haunt me forever. Because I, as y'all know, I don't like just sticking to a subject. If I have anything from the weird, how you've heard me bitch. I can't stand podcasters that just spawn into existence to talk about a subject and I don't have a personal life. I all I did this week was sleep. I don't have friends. I don't have a job. I mean, you don't have to say where you fucking work. I ain't getting at that. Just I was at a friend's house many years back. It was like a kind of a group get together. It was a small group, about 4 people, and this dude was bad about like he cranked his AC all the way down because he had money to burn. So he was that guy that like not only did he keep it cold, he kept his AC at like fucking 40, right? And and one of my friends was getting like especially cold, and he was like, "Man, can I grab a shirt or something? You got this place like way too freezing." He's like, yeah, just grab a flannel from over there. And so dude puts on a flannel, and then my friend that owned the flannel, he's like fighting back laughter for a while. He's like, "Grr, grr." And I'm like, why is he laughing? Why is he laughing? So I let it go on for a while we're still doing our nerdy nerd shit, talking about wrestling or whatever. And finally he just busts out laughing. He goes, "That's my jacking shirt. I jack off in that shirt. I've been jacking off in that shirt. You're wearing my cum flannel."
Oh, God almighty.
That wasn't a joke, because as he took it off, you could see the dried slime of a man.
Oh no, he got slimed like a fucking ectoplasm, dude. Oh no.
At least it was crunchy old dried slime, but man, I was like, oh my god. You could hear it. It sounded like cereal crunching, you know.
Yeah, no, like a lot of starch or something, right? Like we used to call those the Spody shirts back in the day, but I don't know what you guys call them now. Cum rag, I guess. I don't know.
I just call it a jacking shirt.
Jacking shirt. There you go.
You know, you run out of $1. When you run out of the $1 Walmart tissues, you gotta blast it into something. Either that, or you're like walking to the sink with it in your hand. And you're like, I'm a monster, and like, the water can't get hot enough to burn it off my hand, no matter how hard I sling.
The worst kind is the ones that are like it comes out yellowish, and it's like super thick. It's like, oh fuck, man. I take a watery nut over the weird fucking mayonnaise nuts. Like.
The yellow ones are the ones I associate with like I'm beating off while I have the flu.
Yes, yeah. My balls are fucking sneezing over here.
My balls are full of flu snot. It's like my body just produces snot in every pore.
Well, they got that new Mucinex ball gel where you just rub Mucinex on your balls and it breaks up the mucus.
Oh God, there is imagine if it was long.
Or no, you know what? What is it called? A chloroseptic, where you spray chloroseptic, you just spray it in your urethra real quick and.
Or hey, we could talk about sounding some more.
Yay! With Banaka, let's go.
Like you could put like this end of my like emergency brush right here to just jam it in. Oh God! I wonder if this is a good question.
That's got me nice and you got me nice and ready for bed now with that sounding comfort. Ooh.
It's sounding to me like Dylan's wanting to go to sleep.
Yes, sleep. Gotta go get some sleep.
This makes no sense. It's in my pee hole. It hurts so good. I'm a fucking monster.
I bet I could sound this fucking vape pen right at my fucking hole, dude. Look at that beast. And I'll plug it in. I'll charge it up and I'll hit it with my dick. And fucking vape with my dick.
You can't go to bed. You can't go to bed until you put one of these on your dick and go outside and just start screaming, "Somebody play Hungry Hungry Hippo with me."
Your Prince Albert piercing, that's got the Bluetooth charger in it, so you just sound yourself. Two things at once.
Anything without Bluetooth charger is just a waste. Well, Dylan, where can we find you?
Dylan from somewhere. YouTube, Rumble. So much wackiness.
So much wackiness. We're doing something this Sunday. We're closing in, guys, on the it's March 21st, 25 years, last episode of Monday Nitro. Figure we want to talk a lot about the remaining nitros for probably the next 2 weeks. Just little kid memories. Steve, of course, you're welcome if you're free. I'm not putting you on the spot. You might have kids stuff you gotta do.
Anyone who is into the Nitro years, we got to throw an invite out. Since we're covering
anyone
the
that was
Nitro
into
years.
that shit during the Nitro years, you, Spurg
Oh, yeah.
Steak, Tukey
I'm down.
Puppet, anyone that wants to come on, come on. We're just trying to bullshit. Remember, this is my fucking channel. It's not like I'm sticking to a rigid
Yeah, none of that fucking raw shit. We're talking Nitro, motherfucker.
We're talking fucking, we're talking Nitro. We're talking memories of Nitro, what it was like for us as kids, what that fucking, what that month was like, which wasn't fun for me. That whole fucking month of 2001 was one day of bad news followed by another day of bad news. But oh yeah, Pale Ale, you better come by if you got a minute if you want to hear us to talk about this. But I know it was business and not that Burger T didn't deserve it. But Steiner was the champ. He lost the title because he wasn't signed yet. That's 100% true. And
I think he was in worse shape than he was letting on. I think getting the title on Booker was also just because Booker was in better physical condition.
Yeah, I mean, Steiner was all fucked up and still put together a nice, quick, basic match. Nothing bad about it at all. Just a quick, hey, let's just 5-minute get the fuck out of here.
Look forward to getting into that on Sunday. Now I'm going to go get my sounding rod and pull the cum out of my balls physically.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And me and Steve will service the fans for a while longer until they revolt and demand that we turn this goddamn stream off and leave them alone. Just think of this man's
soon, folks.
beard. Billing from somewhere. Now it's just us girls, and we can gossip about all the hunky dudes in the chat.
Well, maybe EJ can be our new Dylan. Hey, EJ, how you doing? Well, this stream is not as exciting as my streams. It's kind of boring. Plus, your guys' sense of humor is a little juvenile.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of perverted.
No, it is. It's bad.
Maybe
problems.
Maybe I can take over Red Cow. If I take Frankie's skin and I wear it, I can become him. I'll be the new Frankie.
Man, I wonder how that would turn out. I wonder I wonder what Wonder Woman would think about how that would turn out.
Whoops. Anyone have some change?
So maybe I should rename this episode. What the fuck was the name of that movie that comes from that Jennifer Connelly movie? I've been playing this parody clip all day, and we have the smartest chat. Someone in there probably already has the answer. The Jennifer Connelly movie is called. Well, it's not called I Want to Come on the Band, Yes, that Pixel said.
Oh, that was
Pixel
Labyrinth. That was clearly Labyrinth, man.
Oh, man.
I gotta say, you do come up with some pretty cool gooning material. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just I just keep thinking, like, when we're in our little, luckily for you, you own your property, you have your own business that will not be described in any way, shape, or form because we don't want to anything Doxy McDoxerson. But so just remember me when you find out that I'm putting my glass coffin and I'm eating my bugs, and they just have like the things implanted in me so I can just see fake AI images of women that I don't even goon to anymore. The AI just tells me I'm gooning while I'm just lying there motionless, just like that. At least get a shed. At least get a fucking shed for me and let me live in it.
Well, the creek has many opportunities for bushcraft. Oh yeah, career opportunities. There you go. That's the one.
I knew it. I knew these motherfuckers. See, guys, it's like I say this all the time. Steve's sick of me repeating myself, but even though I've warned him that I repeat myself because I have early onset dementia and plenty of other shit. But off screen, I would have been like, "There's career opportunities." In 1 second, on screen, it's some sort of moving picture show from my youth. God, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good point that Pixel makes, is because there's already this whole thing about the prostitutes that want to unionize, but then it's like, what happens when there's nobody to unionize? Like, there's gonna come a time. Remember that stupid AI video we watched a week or two ago about the meta junk sucker. It's like a thing that you put on your dick, and it just like sucks your dick at funerals and on a bus.
Yeah.
I mean, as funny as that is, that might happen someday. I hate to say that, but
think about what women used to masturbate with 60 years ago, a fucking stick. Then just a couple of decades later, they're jacking their pussy lips to shit from Star Trek. Now they finally got shit for the dudes. It's like ultra embarrassing and no one wants to be seen buying it. But that stuff that we just saw, it's not going to be a parody much longer. And like you said, like the people like unionizing against stuff that's not even going to exist here before long anyway. It's like, why the fuck? Okay, like I'm of the thought, because like, I mean, one of these days we need to do like some other stream that won't alienate anybody, and we just take a test, like 100-question test, and like, what the fuck are we? Are we libertarians? Are we conservatives? Are we some other word? I mean, I know we just want to use like, we're awake, we're aware, we know what the fuck's going on, we're aware to the matrix. But if we had to give ourselves a word, because what I'm getting at is like, okay, how redundant would it be? It's beyond redundant to say like, well, what if the landline telephone company employees right now would unionize? For what? There's no landline anymore.
Yeah.
People like me, like I've always thought prostitution, not to start to sound ultra conservative or whatever you want to call it, just filthy and sinful, and it's like in a bad way, like in like a, if you can't get it of your own merit, whatever that is, your personality, your looks, and you have to just cop out and pay for it, I mean, you may as well just fuck that blank wall right there. I don't see how you could get off to it if you don't think that girl is into it at all. I don't see how that works. But at the same time, I'm also of the thought, what you do or what the 11 people in the chat do, it's really not my business. It's like, I wouldn't like call the cops on you. You know what I mean? Like, I would never hire a pro. But if you do, I'm not like, oh, well, I can never engage in conversation with you again. My God, let me clutch my pearls. How filthy. So I'm not really sure what I'm getting at here, other than to say, but we're going to have the most realistic AI of all time before long anyway, that replaces what we can just watch on our computers or phones or tablets at any time. It's going to be as good as real life, especially when you pair it with something that you can buy and clamp on down below. So
yeah, I mean, we're reaching that point because we watched something like the Matrix. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, the robots invented these chambers because they wanted to put people in there to use them as batteries or whatever. And it's like, okay, what are we going to plug them into? Well, let's plug them into the regular world as it was in the year 2000. Boring. What you plug these fucking people into is their craziest fantasies, and they'll never want to leave the Matrix. The reason why Neo wanted to leave the Matrix, because in the Matrix he's a fucking bum that lives in a dirty apartment and hacks computers all day.
Yeah.
I mean, put him in the fucking sex chamber, he don't want to hack shit. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah, no shit. And it's like, and anyway, if you go back and I watched The Matrix not too long ago, and I kind of watched it through an adult's eyes, and I'm like thinking to myself, it's like, well, Keanu Reeves for the late 90s, he had a cushy office job of some sort that probably at that time probably paid a pretty good wage of like 60 grand a year, which in today's money would be like 200 grand a year or something.
Yeah.
But he still had that side hustle of like hacking in his apartment and stuff. And I'm like watching it through that eyes, just like I've watched Office Space. And I'm like, what the fuck are these guys bitching about really? They gotta, they're not, I've been micromanaged, and that shit's not fun. But what Lumberg was doing was not micromanaging. He was a little annoying. Did those guys really have it that bad? Nah, and they were probably paid a really good wage for 1999. So I'll always just I get a little bit out of shape when I see movies like, and then at Fight Club the same thing. Did the unnamed narrator that Edward Norton portrayed, did he really have it that bad? He was bored because he was basically a grown-up brat. He was a grown-up bored brat that just needed excitement. So I don't really have a lot of sympathy for those characters as an adult. But as a kid, I think we all in our own way tried to identify with them. But I don't know why I got onto that, but yeah, who the fuck pays for porn, you fucking weirdo? It's just, God damn. Let me just say him out loud. Spank Bang is fucking free. X videos is fucking free. And the list goes on forever.
Oh, the list goes on. You're only scratching the surface.
And if you use the Brave browser or Firefox with uBlock Origin, no pop-ups. Just straight to the action.
Yep.
No pop-ups. It's you fucking idiots.
Not that I would know.
These fucking idiots out there like, I use Chrome.
Yeah, have fun.
Using Chrome. They're going,
Yeah, they can go ahead and use Chrome, and then everybody in India is laughing at what they're beating off to. So, Pixel brings up a good point. In the Matrix, in the canonical story, they did make a version of the Matrix where everyone was happy, but it fell apart because people couldn't accept it as reality. The human condition requires suffering and animosity to be normal. Fair enough. That's fair enough. That's a very Star Trek kind of way of looking at it. So the very first Matrix movie was pretty well thought of. It's just that when they added the second and third one, they really mutilated the hell out of it. But accurate portrayal of a Chrome user. Yeah, we some of these guys from the subreddit, if you guys want to come on the show, tell us and we'll send you a link because you guys are funny as shit. We want to meet you guys. You don't have to be on camera or anything, but come hang out.
Go on Reddit with Chrome later.
Am I the only person in the world that uses the Opera browser? Am I an asshole? I mean,
I think you're an ass. You're either an asshole or you're a mad scientist because you can work that Opera browser to being a powerhouse of not being tracked, no ads, but it's a lot of work. There's no work with Firefox and uBlock Origin or just using the Brave browser and doing a couple of that's it. And then the Safari browser. It's like, I don't know. I would like to see a battle royal of the three worst: Chrome versus Safari versus Microsoft Edge.
Yeah.
And it's
Yep.
refereed by the people that they do this. There's this rage bait thing that comes and goes on Twitter. And this one I'm going to tell you about. It's going to make your eyes roll in the back of your head. I, for one, pay for YouTube Premium. Look at me. I don't see any ads. And then there's like 10,000 people like me. It's like, I don't fucking see ads because I use Firefox, dick sucker.
Yep.
And I'm like, it's a funny rage bait thing, and it is one of the few that I completely fall for. And when I see someone going, I just bought YouTube Premium, best purchase I ever made, I can't stop myself. I'm like, you motherfucking retard.
Yeah. People shouldn't pay for anything these days. In your three-way match that you did, Edge versus Safari versus Chrome, I would love it if the special guest referee can be Netscape.
Oh, I forgot about Netscape. It had the pirate wheel, didn't it? Like the old artwork for the browser when you'd first load it up. I swear it had like a picture of, like, the pirate steering wheel, but I might be
I think so. I know they changed it at a certain point to being a giant letter N, which was very funny. Just saying.
What come after the letter N?
Etscape.
With an I?
Yeah. It was funny because the N was like it was like nighttime. There's like a moon behind it, and it's like,
yeah.
It's like, hey, this N is out and lurking in the nighttime. Check it out. He's out prowling at night.
Oh God, Jada Pinkett. God, is she like the fucking meanest cuck wife of all time? I mean,
oh yeah.
God damn. Okay, because I've always put Will Smith in the bucket of one of the good ones.
No.
But
nope.
It was short-lived. It was like, well, goddamn, Will Smith's been in quite a few movies I enjoy, and he was in Suicide Squad, which I know. It's like I'm in the major minority for liking Suicide Squad, but he was, dead shot in Suicide Squad. And I'm like, to me, that gave him major street cred. And then the wife things comes out about him being a big old cuck. So he had 5 minutes of street cred with me. And I'm like,
yeah. I've never been a fan. I mean, when I was a kid, like, Fresh Prince would come on, and I'm like, okay, Carlton's funny, the dad is funny, they have funny, the butler was funny, and then here comes, oh, hey, fellow guys, I'm, it's like the zany character. It's like,
how do you do, my fellow co-stars?
Right? Like his character felt like the add-on character in a late show, where like the later seasons when they needed an extra character to like revitalize the show. Let's bring in the wacky cousin. It's like, don't make him the center of the show, like,
or the kid or the baby.
Yeah.
I wonder who invented that. I swear it was the Brady Bunch when they brought in that fucking cousin Oscar or something.
Oliver,
like
cousin Oliver. It's actually called Cousin Oliver syndrome, which is funny.
Oh, okay.
Where they bring in a forced character to pitifully try to revitalize the cast.
It never works.
Never fucking works. Not even once, man. There's certain shows I'm glad they didn't do it with. I'm glad they didn't do it with Gilligan's Island, because it would be really stupid to have like one extra person show up out of nowhere, and they really can't get rid of them at that point. There's no explaining that away. It's really it's just it's shitty writing. They gotta do what they gotta do. But yeah, Fresh Prince felt like that character. And then his rapping is terrible. I hate his rapping.
Helping old ladies cross the street.
They're the kind that I like to beat.
Did you I saw it, and it hurt to watch. It was that music video he put out just a couple of years ago called I Like Girls. It is We can't play it, obviously.
Yeah.
It's so funny and laughable. It truly comes across without saying it. It's not in the lyrics anywhere, but it's basically like him saying, like, I know you people think I'm a gay homosexual, but I'm not. Look at these pretty ladies that I find attractive. I find these ladies attractive.
I think he doth protest a little too much. And the rumors of him being gay in Hollywood are long running. I mean, he's kind of like the Black Travolta in that sense, you know?
It's like there's all the evidence, but there's no evidence. There's no hard evidence of his hard dick going in John Travolta's ass. You know, he's not throbbing. He's not throbbing and bobbing with John Travolta.
Right. No Saturday Night Fever for him, I guess, or a Jungle Fever, I suppose.
Now, what was Mosaic? I don't remember that one. Was that another browser, or was that an operating system?
It sounds familiar.
Mosaic.
I'm more familiar with the old search engines like Lycos and Ask Jeeves and all that kind of fun stuff.
Web TV was a funny one. That one that was around that time of like late 90s when people were trying to figure out like an inexpensive way to, you know, use some sort of web browser. Because like,
yes.
Now I know it wasn't exactly the first, but Dreamcast was the first for me. The Dreamcast was the first thing I had to access the internet in my home. So before Dreamcast, there was no computer, no nothing. You know, Dreamcast was it. And man, my parents, I swear to God, they checked that phone line every 5 minutes to see if I was on the internet. They were like, "Oh, you hear it? It's like we might get an important phone call." And so like they would be on me nonstop. I was like, "You can't get on that Dreamcast and play around on the internet, beating off the hordes on Bang Bus until after 9 p.m." And they,
Bang Bus on the Dreamcast.
I beat the fuck off to Bang Bus on the Dreamcast. I'm not making that up for internet ha-has, and I have
no. I believe it. I'm wondering if any of it accidentally, did any of your shots accidentally land in the VMU slot on the controller or anything? Like, did you accidentally cream pie the controller at some?
Never cream pied the controller, but I always had my Jackin shirt.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
It was ready to go, but man, yeah, when I would try to like check out Bang Bus during the day. Now I didn't pay for it, guys. Y'all calm down. Don't worry. I went to the free picture pages on the Dreamcast 56K modem and slowly watched the picture load. And when I could find a good enough one, I was like, "My door doesn't lock, Lord. Please, just don't let my parents ask me if I want hamburgers for dinner. Please, let me crank this out."
Yeah, I know your pain, my friend. Are you old enough to remember when the internet was text only?
Well, yes, sorta. I didn't have it for myself, but I got to get on someone's computer, like that Prodigy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have it. The library had it, and so I don't know. We're probably like 10 years old, 11 years old, whatever, and we're trying to find like bad stuff in text form, and lo and behold, there's all kinds of erotica. Oh, what is that? Oh, look, somebody wrote a dirty story about dirty thing, and holy shit, dude! I know it's just text. But the shit that they're suggesting to a young child's mind made me grow up a little too fast, I think. So,
oh my fucking God, Roy is starting an N tower in my chat. NETSC. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's he spelling? Oh my God. He spelled
Nestle.
out the worst N tower of them all, the Netscape Navigator browser. Okay, because going down these memory holes like that. Well, first, let me tell you this. when I got to use the Prodigy browser, this was my entire experience summed up in one sentence. Everybody on there was the hottest chick on planet Earth, and they could describe themselves in better detail than in any other era in history. Like, you could never read text this descriptive today. AI could never recreate it. Whoever these like fucking squires were that would type out how they were the hottest chick ever, boy, they could paint a picture. Second thing, everybody had fake Mortal Kombat codes. Like, press up BF and you'll be Goro, but you'll be invincible. It'd be just nonsense like invincibility codes and shit. That.
Oh man, there's so many things, like the Lara Croft nude code. And it's like you gotta beat the game in like 1 hour, and you gotta put the code in to see what? To see pixelated tits. And somebody out there probably spent like fucking 6 months doing it before they figured it out.
There was that Xbox game. It wasn't even Xbox 360. It was like BMXXX, I believe it was called. And it's
dirty ass game.
Dirty game. So you got to see some pixelated boobs if you did it good enough, and I did not. So all I got was like the glimpses of the cover.
Roy's got one too. How to revive Aerith in Final Fantasy. All that stuff, man. There's all these fucking fake ass things and ridiculous stuff. It wasn't just EGM that did it, because EGM did it with Street Fighter, saying you could unlock Ryu and Ken's master or whatever. But there's so many rumors and bullshit things. And
EGM did an April Fool's joke, because I had the magazine, and
me too,
I remember it Blu-ray quality to this day, how they wrote it out. Like, you could get Shang Tsung. Was it Shang Tsung? Was it Shang Tsung?
Shang Long. You're Shang Long.
Shang Long. Okay. Yeah, I knew. I was like, that's Mortal Kombat. That's not right. But like they spelled out how you could unlock the guy. And then people, like the next magazine, I think it was the very next magazine where they unveiled like how that was the April Fool's joke. And people were sending in all these great reasons of how they knew it was fake. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, the one that nobody wrote in that follow-up magazine, the one no one did, was this. In the OG magazine, fact check me if I'm wrong, but I swear to God, I remember this. They said you go 10 rounds as a draw. That was impossible. You could only go 4. That was it. And I was screaming at top. I was like, that's not possible. It's only 4. At 4, it's just a draw, and that's it. You're done. So the follow-up magazine had every other reason. You can tell the pixels are different during this image of the dragon punch that don't match up with blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, you're right, but how did none of you think of the you go 10 rounds as a draw thing? I'm like,
the method. That's the thing, because they pulled that 2 different times. They pulled it with Street Fighter 3 was the second time they pulled it off, and the first time they pulled it off was with I think it was Super Street Fighter 2X or Alpha or one of them. And both times it was like, you gotta get 10 draws, and then you get to finish off somebody with a level 3 in a perfect. You get a perfect with a level 3 finish. And just madness. Like, even with save states, it would take a week to fucking have everything line up perfectly. Like, it's wild. And see, Game Shark. Yes, I had a Game Genie as a kid, and when Game Shark came out, it's much more complicated to use. But man, you could break the fuck out of a PlayStation game with that thing. I tell you. Case in point, Final Fantasy VII, starting the game with Knights of the Round. You just start fucking blasting people immediately with it. Every fight takes 10 minutes, but you always win every time. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. It's like I'll go back in that era, my favorite era of video games. Like, almost every game was a banger back then. It was like I swear I was getting lucky every time I rented, every time I bought the arcade games that I liked. I was one of the people that you didn't want to play at Street Fighter 2. Like if I was at the cabinet, most people wanted to wait until I was done. I'm not saying I was the best by no means, but I was very good.
Yeah.
And that was the same with Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I might not have been the best. Never, I probably would have never won a tournament, like a blockbuster tournament or something like that. But I was very, very good locally. And then, and Killer Instinct ended up being the one that I definitely was the best at. Like I was a problem. Like I probably would have done pretty good had I lived anywhere near somewhere that I could do a tournament. And that's without cheating and doing like that idol infinite juggle with his headbutt.
Yeah.
Without doing that, I was a fucking problem, especially with Fulgor. With Fulgor, I'll fuck you up.
That's interesting. That's the one character I never really got the hang of. He's simple on the surface, but kind of difficult for me.
Yeah, but then like after that, it just that's when the slow decline happened.
Yeah, people don't. I mean, I tell people all the time that Killer Instinct 1 is the best one, and they're like, "No, man, Gold or Part 2." And it's like, nah, I don't know. I didn't like the new characters. Like you had your Tarzan guy and Tarzan girl. They don't really fit in. You had your weird like a Chun-Li ripoff character. She don't really fit in. The aesthetics of the first game, right? Like this bizarre amalgamation of like monsters and technology in a Blade Runner kind of universe.
Yeah.
Adding a bunch of jungle shit like makes it feel weird. Yeah.
It's I don't know. I love going down these like memory lanes sometimes. I mean, I was very happy when they finally re-released like Killer Instinct. Sort of, kind of. They finally released a proper arcade version of Killer Instinct for Xbox One, and then that's when they did the new Killer Instinct, which is no longer fucking new now. It came out in 2013 or so, but that was a lot of fun. And then they just started doing updates to it to make it complicated to where it's not fun anymore. It's kind of like
a little bit. A little bit.
Mortal Kombat. It's like no one can remember those fucking button presses. No one can remember. It's like, oh, okay, to do this regular move in a match, not a finisher move, but regular move in a match to go forward, up, down, back, forward, BA, back, and then you just do an elbow. That's like
yeah. Well, my beef with Mortal Kombat is that everybody has the same martial arts style because they just like copy paste the same like or goes up. It's like, come on, man. Like real quick, the Pixel says that his favorite is Donkey Kong Country and he still plays it. That is also one of my favorites. When people tell me it's a banger, dude. It's a fucking banger.
It's almost a perfect game,
It kind of, yeah, really. And I remember Nintendo Power sent out VHS tapes to like hype the game up, and it sold the fuck out of it to me. People tell me all the time that Donkey Kong Country Part 2 is the best of the series. No, it's Part 1, always will be. And really, the big reason why is not because it's more difficult or whatever. It's because there's no Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country Part 2. The fuck? Just call it Diddy Kong. Just call it Diddy Kong's Quest. Just leave it at that. You call it Part 2 to something, it better be very similar. And I don't know, like Dixie Kong, what? It's a sexualized chimpanzee? Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
We don't need sexualized chimpanzees in our video games. We need asexual chimpanzees in our video games only that wear plenty of clothes and you don't see their chimp cock dragging around.
Oh wow, check it out. Roy says that he has one of the computers in the line they used to make Killer Instinct and DKC. Those visuals have charm. Yeah, it was a Silicon Graphics computer, I believe it was. And making a 3D render and then turning it into a 2D sprite, but then making the 2D sprite look like it's in 3D. I mean, if you every sprite that they used to rotate, it was just I can't explain it right now. I'm a little tired. I'm a little bit vaped out, but whatever. But I mean, it really was a brilliant way of making things. And Super Nintendo had that, and it also had the Super FX chip. So between Donkey Kong Country and Star Fox, those are the two like best games on that system in my mind. Just saying.
Yeah. God. Hell, we went down a lot of Did we even scratch the surface of any of the stuff we wanted to talk about today? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we talked about Bimmy getting owned. We talked about Frankie getting trolled again.
Yeah.
We talked about Slosh striking the channel and well, more than one channel. We got to watch the AI videos. I think the only AI video we have not watched yet is the body cam footage of him getting pulled over for grouting. That's the only one.
That one I forgot to rip that one. Yeah. Well, that just means we got something for next week. That's right. There's always going to be more for next week.
Absolutely.
So I guess we're winding down now, guys. I think we enjoy. Now I'm not able to talk. and I had
hold on. Somebody's knocking at my door.
Who's at your door?
Oh shit! It's the cops. Oh no! It's the boring police. It's the boring police came back. You guys are getting boring. You better wrap it up over here. Oh shit, man! I don't want to catch a knee to the head.
I hate it when the boring police comes by and they like tell me I can't. Whatever. I don't know. This one here wasn't going to fit into anything. I just thought it was funny, so I'm going to play it now as we close out.
Your uncle died during 9/11. My fault. I mean, my apologies. He gets 5 big booms. Boom. Jesus.
It's so much went on in like 5 seconds. She's trying to do the AJ and whatever. He gets 5 big booms. Boom, boom, boom. She was going to do that, and then she fell. Either it staged, no, I don't know, but I cackled pretty hard the first time I saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to rip it, and I'm going to upload it here, or I'm going to just play it at some point. There's no way. I was like, I don't think anyone's going to say something about people dying in 9/11 today, but they might. And if they do, I'm going to hit play.
Well, our good buddy Pixel says that next week he might give us something that's more than we can handle. Oh, I don't know, man. It's not whether we can handle it; it's whether YouTube can handle it. Because I don't know. Me and Doc are into some fucked up shit. So
that was the thing. Okay, so for those of you on the Twitter machine, I did a show earlier in the week that was fucking. It was legit X-rated. So, I mean, I didn't do anything X-rated. We were, me and my friends, Uncle Jack and Christopher, were watching some fucked up shit, and it is on demand. So, if you think I can't handle something, feel free to go to my Twitter and check out that on-demand video. And I said some pretty fucked up shit that might be unforgivable. So. Problems, so I have plausible deniability because I could describe this stuff, but you probably don't. That would be like spoilers, let's just say there was some pretty gross stuff, pretty violent stuff, and I think all of the violence was real. I don't think any of it was fake haha violence, but I'm starting to
let me get this straight. You guys are like watching the most fucked up shit imaginable and you're riffing on it. I mean,
yeah.
Holy shit, man. There's places I wish I could follow you into, my friend, but I'm not that young anymore. I'm old and tired, and when I see gore and bad things, I just feel sad inside. And like Luigi
it wasn't like current gore. It wasn't like watching something like really, I don't know how to put okay, I wouldn't watch a home invasion. I don't think I can riff on a home invasion. I mean, I might be able to, but it was like one of the things that we watched was like an alligator attack from like the 1970s.
Oh, well, that can be fun. That
Yeah.
can be riffed on. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like that's because I mean that one was one I was like, this might be for funny ha-has from the 70s. I couldn't
Sure.
really tell. I was all loopy anyway. There was other stuff like that too, where you're like,
well,
this is probably
let's be
acting,
fair.
but it is
I
funny.
don't want to knock on Luigi Greenberg too much, but I would much rather laugh at a dude getting eaten by an
God damn
alligator.
it, it's Nodak. Nodak got the word. Look.
Hey, there it is. We got it at the last minute.
You fuck yeah, Nodak. Now,
All right.
Now for
We
that,
got
you
it.
don't have to rewind the entire stream and watch from the beginning. Today, you have to do that tomorrow. For being this late, you got to watch the whole thing and give us director's commentary.
There you go. There you go. I just want to end it with recently Luigi Greenberg did a series about this guy who like raped a whole family.
Oh,
and
fuck! That's a little
Yeah.
dark.
It's a little dark, and I couldn't make any jokes out of it, nor did I want to. So I told him, I said, "Hey man, I'm going to tune out for the next week or two until you're done with this shit." And luckily tonight he was done. I was back in the chat having a good time. So thank you, Luigi, for changing the channel because man, that was depressing as fuck.
So okay, now what? He wasn't like showing like home video footage of
No, but here's the thing. Okay, there's nothing. There's no show, but there's lots to tell. And when they're interviewing the guy. They're interviewing
with the cops.
Yeah, and they're just like the guy manipulated a whole family into being his like sex slaves or whatever, and like even the dad, which is fucking horrible. And yeah, they're all Mormons too, which is like, there's more to the story than what they're willing to tell you. I think there's sort of an Epstein thing going on where like they were, there's more going on than what they're telling you. But Luigi can't like go into that. He can't like speculate. He wants to be a truthful guy that analyzes stuff. But it's like, dude, we laugh at like fake martial artists or fake psychics. You're laughing at like a fake guy who in reality raped a whole family. And it's like, I can't make jokes out of that, dude. I mean, look, I'm sorry guys. I'm old. I'm getting soft in my old age. There was a time when I was younger.
For some reason, this pussy can't make jokes about a guy that raped the whole family. Fucking
sorry.
pussy.
I know. That being said, I will still watch Cannibal Holocaust and get a huge laugh out of it when the guy gets his dick cut off, but that's just me.
I don't know. I mean, I tried to watch it. I was bored. I didn't care because I was checked out because it's like I'm watching the 70s or 60s or whatever. I was like, this is something else. Well, I'm just gonna beat off to some porn. Get a dopamine hit that way. No, I mean, what you were describing with that guy and that family, it reminded me of the movie, the guy that directed Midsummer. He did first. He did this fucked up, dark family movie. That's really what the plot of it's so bad. I don't feel comfortable saying out loud. I'm just gonna say, for those of you interested, go to the director of Midsummer's Wikipedia or probably Grokpedia. Grokpedia is way more descriptive of movies and stuff than Wikipedia is. And just check out the movie that he did before Midsummer that didn't see a wide release. I'll tell you this, Smith. It involves a black family.
Okay.
What happens?
Roy,
you'll need to read about it.
Roy says, you guys watch Dancing with Ghosts. That's the worst of the worst filth. Roy, you're supposed to be like my Jiminy Cricket that guides me away from that kind of talk. I mean, now all of a sudden you're over here being on the cutting edge of comedy. Like, what's it going to be, man? If you're not the voice of reason, I'm lost. I have no anchor in this world. Maybe we need a fandompedia for DW. I don't know what that is, but let's do it. Let's do a Kiwi Farms. Let's do the whole 9 yards, man.
Yeah. Maybe we need oh God, I can't say that word. Maybe we need Fandompedia for Fandompedia for DWG, like the like there's wiki pages that are usually reserved for stuff that's not like super mainstream, but kind of mainstream-ish.
Yeah, no, it's like a fandom wiki or whatever. I know what he's talking about. I definitely know what he's talking about. I don't know if there's even enough to fill out. I mean, what kind of articles would even be there? Like, we make up most of the stuff about him that's the most interesting, like the grout thing. Like, people are always like, "What's
stuff?"
It is, and you know what? Someone's going to go there wanting real information, and they're only going to see what we have on there, and they're like, "I'm not learning anything about Josh Cannon. I'm just keep learning about grout and fucking, you know, this other weird shit over here. Pat Contry, who the fuck is that? You know,
these weird edgelords, like someone going to it that's unfamiliar with any of us, like they just somehow they find their way to it, kind of like I guess kind of like how I ended up on the Cinemassacre Truth randomly the first time. I was like, what the fuck is this? Seems like none of these people like angry video games, and they're just Asperger autisming the same like 4 jokes over. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like someone that would like random upon it like that. If we were like manning this fandompedia, that's like there's like article upon article about grout, his grout history. You know, he come from a long line of grout farmers that farmed grout from, you know, Italy. And to feed his like grout conquests, he started a band, and it was you know, like just making shit up in the moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
But
like there's an old story about how Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin, he was so poor that his dad made him his first guitar, like he built it himself. So I mean, it'd be fucking funny as shit, where it's like they couldn't afford grout, so they taught little Joshy how to make his own grout, you know, like
crowdfunding.
Oh, there you go. See, dude, we got to get these guys on the fucking show. These guys are sharper than us and faster than us. You know, they're more able to hold the audience's attention than we are, probably. So
yeah, you know, y'all come on, and you don't have to have cameras on if you don't want to. I'd prefer to see a person. And smart people like fucking Pixel could probably do the thing like Gummy Chainsaw, and like, you know how Gummy comes on as a cat, so if you don't feel comfortable, you know, some people do the in between. Like there's people like me that does face paint, and then there's other people that do like luchador masks because they kind of want to come on as a human but not really. And then there's other people like Luigi and Gummy Chainsaw. They're like, fuck that. I don't want to be on the fucking internet at all. I'll just be a complete cartoon character. You know, you could do something like that, but I have no idea how they do it. So, you know,
lucky for me,
that could be a lot of fun because you could be like a brand new original character. Just don't be a cat, and you won't be a ripoff of Gummy Chainsaw, and don't be a Jew. That what he is, I guess. I don't know. He's a Jew. That's his name. Just don't be a fucking Jew cartoon. How about that? Don't come on spinning a dreidel. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean, you know, come on as something else, like a Muslim. You know, we have the strongest Muslim audience we have the strongest Muslim furry audience, I should say, you know.
Well, as you know, camel furries have the most humping, so.
I misheard you. I heard camel freeze, and my mind started just making up stuff like, you know, like popsicle camel pussy. Like you go up to a camel that's sleeping and you reach inside its frozen camel pussy and you pull out camel flavored popsicles. and as you do it, like Joe Camel appeared smoking a cigarette, said, Allah Akbar. And you just go back to licking, and then he gives you a Joe Camel cash jacket to, you know, put on. And
Yeah. Well, and then fucking Han Solo shows up and he goes, "I thought these things smelled bad on the outside."
I'm smelling bad on the outside. You know, camel pussy melts in your mouth, not in your hands.
It's menthol pussy. Mm.
God damn, I smoked some menthols back in the day. I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. Once I found out there was like fiberglass in the filters, I was like, no more. Bye bye.
Yeah, and you know what? The one I smoked the most was. Think of all of the brands of menthol cigarettes you can think of, and see if you can guess. You get one guess.
Shit, man. Virginia Slims.
Nope. Salem.
Ill.
I know, right? I smoked like Aunt Greta cigarettes.
Fucking terrible. Pale L's got a great idea. Be Muhammad and get people out to get you. That's true, because any portrayal of Muhammad is considered bad. So if I said that this was Muhammad, then someone's going to get mad. But luckily, I'm not going to say that. So
No, we wouldn't say that.
No.
That's not girl Muhammad behind me.
Well, I wouldn't want to insult King Cobra by saying that, because King Cobra was not a sicko and Muhammad did molest kids. So.
Oh, I was going to ask you. I know we're wrapping up, and now I have random questions. But like,
sure.
When King Cobra died, was it just overnight like that, or did he get sick and was like bedridden for like a week or two, or do you know?
He was complaining about his side hurting for a few days beforehand. I think he's having some kind of kidney failure.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like his demise, it did happen overnight. His dad found him the next morning. It was heart failure overall, but I think the heart failure had to do with other organs also failing at that time. Like nobody knows. I mean, they got the basic answers of what killed him, but as far as like toxicology or things like that, his dad didn't share like the deeper stuff. So, but I think he's been slowly dying for a decade. I mean, his hair was falling out.
God,
he's gaining weight. I mean, his brain was slowing. He started getting wet brain, where he was like repeating himself a lot and like saying things that didn't make any sense. Like he was deteriorating over a long period of time. But then when it happened, it just
me, and I'm getting scared.
Well, me too. I mean, it just he lived just too hard, too fast, but he claimed he was a rock star bad boy, and that's what he was. So,
Yeah, because it's like, you go to that old video that you showed me where his friend is like sitting on the couch like, fucking fish isn't dairy. It don't come out of a cow's pussy. And old Cobra has like a full head of hair,
Yeah, and it's wild.
Just
unrecognizable.
A couple of years later, he has fucking Bill Murray from Kingpin comb over.
Yeah.
And the nastiest looking comb over since Bill Murray and Kingpin.
Yeah.
So that's what I was wondering. Because, the kidney failure thing is, interesting isn't the right word. The person that I knew that died from it, it was a slow death. It was pretty depressing. It was like there was one day that they just couldn't pee. They couldn't go to the bathroom. They were like, God damn it, what the fuck's wrong with me? I just can't piss. And that went on for a couple of days. Ooh. And then they finally said, okay, I don't know what's going on. But they felt normal beyond that. They checked in the hospital and they never checked out. They deteriorated pretty fast over a month.
Yeah.
And eventually they were, they were put into, like, I guess you call it a self-induced coma because they were suffering.
Yeah.
And it was sad. I went to visit them, and, I wasn't like a relative or anything, but they let me in the ICU. I don't know if they were supposed to let me in the ICU, but they let me in. And I went to visit them a couple of times. They were loopy, but they were still there. And I remember that last time, and they were like, hey, Harley, do you have any idea when I'm going to get to go home? And I didn't know that they were on the way out, because I'm a family. They're not telling me that.
They're not telling you. Yeah. Yeah.
So, unbeknownst to me, actually, I guess I mean, I'm not claiming I'm a hero or anything, but I was like fucking optimistic. Like, man, I'm sure they're taking care of you. You're probably going to be out of here before long, before just, follow the orders, doctor's orders, this and that. And you should be out of here before long. And funny, but not funny. I remember we're sitting there and, like the last thing old dude's telling me is like, man, they didn't leave me the remote and I'm stuck watching. And it was one of those like, we were watching one of those shows on NBC where they break in the song every 5 minutes. Because this is from like 10 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I know.
High School Musical type shows.
Fuck, I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's like I can't find a remote and I'm stuck here watching this. Well, sorry, I'm suffering here with you.
Yeah,
that was it. I mean, but that was the thing with that person. It took like a month, so I don't think we're talking about the same thing. I mean, I know what you're saying. Cobra had 100 things wrong with him, and it probably was like finally all the car wrecks happened and.
It was a house of cards, and one card gets pulled, the whole thing comes down. Pixel was asking which videos we watched. We didn't watch the grouting video yet, and we didn't watch the body cam pullover footage, but we did watch everything else. Next week we'll throw those on the pile, and whatever else you got have ready by then. I mean, I can't tell you how much I've been enjoying this stuff. I've been laughing my ass off. I showed my kids, showed my wife, like. It's fucking great. And on the way out the door, do you mind showing the longer form with the pizza, getting the pizza? That's my favorite. That's
the one we started the show with. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Whatever. Any of them, really, they're all good.
Let's watch them. I mean, we're on the way out. It's already 1:30. It's getting.
I can't get enough of them. Keep playing them over and over and over again.
Play them till we all fucking die. You're all here till we die. I was gonna say, Pixel. I'm not. He asked a little while ago, not monetized yet. I have no idea how long it will take me. Hopefully, not too long. Anyone that feels pity on me can send me a Venmo if you want. You don't ever have to. I'm looking for that.
If anybody else out there wants to contribute to the show, but doesn't have money, can't tell jokes, you have nothing to offer, you do have something to offer, get yourself a docking station, fill it up, send it in. We will review it. We'll review the smell, review the taste, and we'll give you an honest answer. We're connoisseurs.
Yeah. I mean, this has its being built. This is like the skeleton of it. So, maybe we should do like create a wrestler, like design your own docking station. Yeah,
yes,
that's what
absolutely.
We should start selling.
Definitely. I'll bring one next week. I'll bring one I made myself.
But here's we got two bangers right here. So here we go. Here's banger number 1.
It's a good day, huh?
Yep, just need one thing.
You kidding me? That's the last sheet, man.
Find your own.
Give it up.
Not a chance.
Hey, move. Ow. Hey, come back here.
Should have grabbed it first.
Hey!
Thank you, gentlemen. Give that back.
He's got it.
Oh, Harley, catch me if you can.
Watch the cars.
Frogger, baby.
You're going to get killed. Damn it.
Docking station secured. Ha!
That was pro wrestler Danhausen portraying me there. He forgot to secure the wig before, but hey, good enough.
You're gonna get killed. Like what? What the hell's going on?
It's so random because it's like I'm watching this thing and I'm trying to watch it and think of it like if this was real life. How the whole thing is so batshit LSD. It's like you and Josh are going into a convenience store as buddies at the same time, and you turn on one another over the roll of paper towels. That's all it took. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Here's the last roll," and he chases you out of there. And then short-haired Danhausen and me is on top of a clown car, and we're fighting with him to get this
My, you know,
what we need to do, okay, is just write what happened. Simply writing what happens in this LSD cooked out dream is hilarious. The video is hilarious, but writing it out loud is like, it makes no sense. And that's
I know.
what I love about it.
I
And there's
love
like,
it. Yeah.
There's that spot while you're running through the parking lot, and it's like kind of like the POV, like when the cop cam has
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like music kind of randomly is playing right before you meet up with me at the car. It's like this tense, dramatic music plays. It's so funny. And then
I showed it to my daughter, and my daughter was like, "Why is Dr. Harley on a hippie car?" And
I'm surprised she knew what a hippie car was.
Oh, she's very smart. My daughter's smarter than I am. That's for sure.
No, I just mean like, I like.
Well, they watch
like,
Scooby. They know about Scooby Doo.
They even teach people what hippies looked like in the 60s anymore in the hippie car.
Scooby.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was trying to put together in my head, was like, how would a kid in this day and age even see an image of like a hippie car? And I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's Scooby Doo. Duh. Okay. But here's banger number 2.
Guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Anyone want pizza?
Yeah, vegetarian pizza.
Hawaiian, extra pineapple.
I got pepperoni, man.
Right. Don't break anything while I'm gone.
You're ridiculous, man.
Oh, shoot, I'm running out of time.
Five minutes later.
All right, guys, pizza's here.
Yeah!
Incoming.
Smash it! Let's go!
Trying to describe what happens in a fever dream to someone, like if you said this last night, I had the craziest dream, and then you try to transcribe this, you would get committed. Someone would be like, everything you said, none of it makes sense. You're all hanging out at an amalgamation of like 3 different people's houses, it looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm still surprised that he got a good enough shot of my bottom area. I didn't showcase my here's my feet in case anyone wants feet pictures of me. But amalgamation like 3 different places. You're on a mission to get pizza, and as you leave the door, then it almost looks like a Hitman movie. Like,
oh yeah,
5 fucking minutes.
Well, he checks the watch. The watch is 5:38. I got 2 minutes to 5:40. But what's funny is that it goes to 5 minutes later, and it's like, so I didn't make it to 5:40. I still somehow made it past the time limit, which somehow triggers you guys into going like ape shit when I finally come back a few minutes late. And you're like, pizza's here, fucking swanton bomb.
Swanton bomb, and then Dylan that kind of looks like Boogie, like is picking up that guitar and has no concept of how to pick up a guitar. He's like,
oh, I know. Let's go crazy. He's having a great time. Oh my god.
After all that, it's like we're just so either overjoyed or upset. I don't know. It's something to do with that pizza being late caused that chaos to happen, but it seemed like we were having a good time. It didn't seem like we're so angry we're going to destroy this fucking apartment while Dances with Ghosts continues to play his music on the turntables with the ghosts.
Dude, I know that's, and then he's like metamorphosed into like Jason Graves halfway, or like
His face got thin and long,
and it,
different long hair.
Yeah, no, it's great. It feels like a dream, most definitely. I love the dreamlike aspect of it all, because it's like every time you get a grasp on something, it floats away. I also like like I said, the amalgamated living space where like we all have our like designated little area. I like the idea of it, and Pixel says right here, it's like a sitcom idea. It felt like a sitcom. It was directed like the camera jitters, and it had very sitcom moments. I love this idea that we're all living together in an apartment and like we're just this dysfunctional TV show or something. Like that's fucking crazy funny. And so far, going to the local store ends in chaos. Getting a pizza ends in chaos. Him getting pulled over by the cops ends up with me in a furry suit running down the street going, ha ha ha. Fucking what the hell, dude? I love it. My kids are really into this. They can't get enough of it. I can't get enough. I mean, it's fucking hilarious, man.
Like you could get even more humor out of it. Just have your kids watch it and then go, honey, describe to me what you just saw.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then just hearing their description of what they can put in the words, which is fucking hard to do, because that LSD fever dream is, there's just so much random going on.
It's funny that you mentioned this. This is already an idea I had, because when I get my computer back up and running or whatever I gotta do, I want to live stream myself doing the YouTube copyright strike whatever tutorial packet that they give you. When YouTube gives you a strike, if you want to have it removed, you have to do a training packet over copyrights. I want to stream myself doing the training packet with my kids. I'm going to make my kids do it, because it's one of those things that you can't really fail. You just keep doing it over and over till you get it right. I want them to take it for me, which is really funny. It might be illegal. I'm not taking it myself. And then after that's all done, I wanted to watch the AI videos and ask them what do they think about the AI videos. It's sort of like a dessert treat. So
you were running with Tom Cruise intensity. That's what
I did all my own stunts. That was actually me.
God damn, I gotta get this fucking pizza. I gotta jump down these. I gotta just throw my body down these fucking stairs to get this obviously $5 pizza.
Well, he brings back like the first shot shows one pizza, and like there's like a party going on. It's one pizza. What the fuck is he doing? And then the last shot shows like 2 or 3 like stacked up under my arms. I love the dreamlike aspect of it. And Pixel says 95% was planned and written. I believe it, buddy, because there's no way the AI could make it that funny on its own. The AI does not understand the concept of Dr. Harley likes to jump off of things constantly.
I would like to now, but now I'm afraid of injuries piling up. But I would like to. I'm just not going to. But yeah, it is. It's so true. It's like even the stuff that like the stuff that I do, I have to write it out. When I have time, when it's not 5:40 and I can make a few little videos here and there. It's like, I'll upload like the image of you, for example, and I'll say, all right, now have some representative of the Russian government present him with a hat, and then tell him to salute, and then play the Russian national anthem. So you got to write all that out. And to think like this is, I guess, almost rabbit hole, Tom. It's like to think how impossible this shit was a few years ago, how it wasn't a dream. Like in 2019, no one even thought of this world existing where, we have this type prompts and make our own cartoons. We wouldn't have to have any reference pictures. We could just type good enough and the AI could make something serviceable. Gets even better if you provide your own images. If you're like, okay, you upload an image of this guy and this car and this and this and this, and then you start to kind of direct it into making something, and it's just going to get better and better and better. I mean, I'm sure you saw the Tom Cruise fighting Brad Pitt thing from a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah, and there's also a Star Wars YouTube channel that's making their own fan films entirely in AI with like Mark Hamill in them and shit. And they're fucking good. They look great. I mean, I'm old enough to remember.
This is something that I've experienced too. There's the cutting room floor. It's for the little shits that I've made, like just the little things that I've made. There's 100 that I made. I was like, well, I like it, but I can't use it, and I'll never be able to use it for anything. So it's just like, well, I guess I'll just leave it on my phone for now, but I'll eventually delete it.
I mean, I'm down to watch the botched ones too, because sometimes they're even funnier. Having people like metamorphose and like twist into like crazy David Lynchian forms. I actually I like the botched ones. They're pretty good. So feel free to share those too if you want to, Pixel. I remember during the pandemic playing with DALL-E Mini, and like the best you can get is like a 240p image. And it would have to be very specific. Like I remember one time I told it I want Nancy Pelosi as a zombie, and that came out great because she's already very zombie-like, so it blends really well. But then you'd ask it for something really abstract, and it wouldn't be able to do that. So
no, I remember when the first versions of AI that I was using at all was, the ones where you could say, hey, write me. The first thing I ever did was like when I found out it could write you stuff, like a story. I was like, hey, write me. So if anyone's still in here that's from Pat Dixon's old chat, they'll know what I'm talking about. But like, I had AI write me a sitcom, about a werewolf that's a detective called Werewolf Detective. And it wrote like a realistic sounding one. That was like 2022, but that was just text. And then like what you're talking about with the pictures, that's when the pictures, like just to get a couple of pictures would take like a full minute. It's like, hey, draw me a werewolf like he's in a 1960s comic, and it would take like 20 tries. One that would be like, oh, well, okay, that one looks like a werewolf in a 1960s comic. The rest of this shit, I don't know what the fuck it was dreaming up. But now, AI is trained so well, it's almost like it's reading our minds. Now it's almost like, oh, I know exactly what you want now. And that should be terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting to a point where there's gonna come a point where like we don't.
Nodak's still in here. Yeah, Pat brought up Werewolf Detective.
Hey, well, now you guys can make a full fucking movie out of it now if you wanted to, and not have to hire a single person.
No, that was the thing I was dreaming up for Pat, because like like that impression that you hear us do sometimes, we're like, that's like the exaggerated Pat Dixon expression. We would all, and Nodak knows what I'm talking about. We're like, I didn't punch Gino Visconti, and so I was thinking to myself one day, it's like, kind of like, what to be funny is like he comes across as like, and I'm not saying I'm the first one to say this, of course, like, someone that would have been like a news reporter in a 1940s movie or a detective in a 1940s movie with that talk. And that's where all this shit just started getting dreamed up. And I of course had this like pipe dream. I was like, boy, that would be funny if these guys could make a fucking sitcom based on a werewolf detective. And it would be something like, there would be a monster of the week every week, but it would be a
Yeah.
sitcom, and it's it's a mystery being solved by a guy that turns into a werewolf. But it's obviously like a silly comedy. Like did you ever see that old 80s sitcom called Sledgehammer?
Oh yeah, we talked about that a few times.
We have. Okay, that's my dementia. So
you go to bed, old man.
I think I'm gonna have to.
I'm starting to get a little drowsy over here. I'm starting to lose control.
Well, yeah, I am too. I got because the shit with work and everything. I got fucked in the head after work. Sometimes I'll get off work, which is just shutting my laptop. But I'll get off work and I'll go take that post-work shower, and I'll get out, and then I just crash. And fall asleep for like 3 or 4 hours. And I'll wake up and it's some unusual time, like 9 or 10. I'm like, God damn it, now I'm up for a while. And that's what happened last night. I crashed for a little while, woke up. I'm like, all right, I'll just watch anything. I was like, okay, maybe I can watch like a really long Dances with Ghosts show. Maybe that'll put me to sleep. It didn't. It didn't. I was up until 5:30, and my alarm goes off at 7:30.
Oh, geez, dude. Yeah.
But today I've really been up. I haven't took a nap today. I've been up.
Oh, okay.
7:30, so I'm going to sleep pretty good tonight.
All right.
But I think what we're both wanting to say is I think it's time for us to start saying goodbye. What have you learned this episode? Anything?
Everywhere I go and everything I do, I take a little bit of piece of you. I don't know, man. I had something lined up, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm so tired. What I will say is this: for those of you out there that like to deep fry your own foods, make sure that you deep fry it in the beer to give it more flavor.
Now, Pixel, you'll have to remind us of this when we're both not loopy. You guys can get yourself verified in OpenAI. We have 90% accurate avatars of you, like actors, including voices. Yeah, we could. I know we
could, but then somebody might do something bad with that and frame me for a crime or Minority Report me or some shit. Like,
yeah, once we get big enough that we start having our own full-time trolls, then that shit will happen. I mean, for the ones in the ones in here from the Bimmy-verse, the AI stuff that you all make of your characters, and the people in here from the Dabbleverse know the shit that we've been making with those jackasses for the past year, So so that's gonna happen. And like with people like me and you, we've got distinctive voices. I have a distinctive Southern voice. So that's going to be real easy to feed into an AI. Yours would actually be harder. Dylan's would actually be harder. I'm surprised Josh's came out so good. I thought his would have been pretty rough, but actually it might have been because I'm not the fucking guy that did it. The guy that did it needs to speak up. but that thing came out perfect.
Yeah, it did.
Holy shit! And just to think of how good that thing's going to be in a couple of years when we're, scavenging for rat food on the side of the road because there's no jobs and Skynet's taken over. But what I've learned is we've got a real fun audience, a little bit of Dabbleverse, a little bit of Bimmyverse, and we have a good time for 3 and 4 hours. But you have a family and you need to go to bed.
I know. I mean, over here it's almost midnight. The kids are gonna get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're gonna want breakfast, and they're gonna want to play, and
you got to do it because life's on the mend. So
dude, I haven't slept in like 10 years, dude. I don't even remember what that feels like.
Well, I'll be sleeping in. I am pretty sure my ass ain't waking up until 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Well, you
I
get some.
can feel it in my body that I'm sleep. I have alarms even on the weekend, so I don't waste my day completely. I have a feeling I'm going to blow right through them.
Well, you can get some rest on my behalf, and I'll have it vicariously through you. So.
Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna say goodnight, guys. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate you. We'll be here again. You know, me, Steve, definitely me, Steve, Dylan, whoever wants to show up on Fridays. Definitely me and Dylan on Sundays. Steve, I think you said you might want to come.
I'll try. I mean, I'll see. I'll see what I can do. I don't know.
I hate putting people on the spot because I hate being on the spot. If you can,
I'll try.
You got the invite. But if you can't, you got family. I get it. Don't worry about it. I'm just happy you thought about us. But all right, guys, I'm hitting end stream. You all have a good night. I'm freeing you to go, Steve. You take that headset off and you get the hell off of this internet. You ain't gotta after carry tonight. So good night, everybody.
Hello, I am Vladimir Chkov, who portrays American Wolf Steve, and I hope you have a great night. And also, we have a lot of fun on the DWG official subreddit page, and hope you check us out when you install Mother Russia's favorite VPN. Now, please stand for Russian national anthem. I am ready to serve, Mr. President. For your service to the Russian military, a symbol of honor. Thank you, sir.